All right. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. More... I was going to say Factorio. More Minecraft. I was trying to figure out what the dilly-dilly with this is. Yeah. Does it need to be configurate gas? Chemicals, I guess. Maybe that doesn't... I don't think that matters. Anyway, this whole project is going to turn our dimensional ores into usable stuff. Dimensional diamond ore, chemical... Is it considered an item? No. I do not get what's going on here. Alright, let's take a look at the process a little bit more. Chemical dissolution chamber. Sulfuric acid. It is a chemical indeed. Oh, the chemical tank also has... Oh. Well, shucks. I didn't think of that. Okay, so now we have dirty slurry. Dirty diamond slurry. Okay, dirty diamond slurry. Okay, so now we're here. Dirty diamond slurry and purifying water. Okay, so... I'm gonna do another similar thing. I have a tank on me. We're gonna do this. Yeah, this doesn't have in or out. That's why I was so confused, but alright. Can you eat from that? I don't know if you can eat from that. We're gonna find out if you can eat from that. Here's this. We have purifying water. Yeah. And I'm gonna upgrade that real hard, I think. Oh, nope, down one more. There we go. Oh yeah! I forgot that's how I handled this like a grown adult. Like a grown man. I just... I forgot that's how I solved it. I made a veritable Christmas tree out of exporters. And I was like, yeah, no, we've handled it. Don't worry about it. Okay, fluids, input. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately. So I'm going to raise it up by 1 or something. Doesn't super matter. It just has to get done, so... Right. That's true. What I want to do is I wanted to have gaps in case I wanted to expand or analyze the process. I'll sandwich all the stuff together eventually. You're absolutely correct. But for right now, just so I understand it, because I'm a really dumb kid, I need to do it this way. But you're right. It could just be smooshed together. Call it a done. A done on the bun. Okay. And now... There's that. Are you getting stuff now? Hot dang. Clean diamond, baby. Clean diamond. Let's get another importer on here. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Honestly, I'm also still wrapping my head around the difference between a fluid and a gas. Not from a physical perspective. But it's like... I don't know if I'm missing like an indicator. It's like, oh, it has the letter G at the end of the name. That means it's a gas or something. So yeah, I'm still trying to get my dumb brain wrapped around some of this. Okay. There's that. This is slurry is a gas. Okay. And now this is gonna make the chunk or the sliver. Okay, so now you're an item. This is also a gas, and I really don't understand physical properties of things. I have too much mech pipe on me. Hold on. Get out of there. You come here. I already had some of this. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're missing something. Okay. I don't remember what it is, but one of you is missing a thing. So yes. Yes. Salt. Right, okay. So we need a... It doesn't super matter right now? It doesn't super matter right now. Boop. And skaboop. I'm just gonna go get no salt, because I don't have any inventory space. Brip, brip, brip. We have salt from our blast furnace process to make redstone or dust. Oop. It was actually on the floor. We were just hanging around. Right here. There should be a dumpster. Yeah. Yup. An amount of salt. Salt. Okay. This gets boofed. Thank you. That gets thatted. Your front is extra. There we go. Okay. So now we have diamonds, crystals, which will turn into diamond chunks. Shards, I mean? Crap. Okay. Now you needed something else also, and I forgot what it was. We're gonna find out what it was real soon here. That you need... Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Flint? Oh, buddy, I actually couldn't tell you if we have any flint. I legitimately could not say whether or not any of our processes are running or if I have any flint whatsoever. Don't have the slightest idea. Hey, Nico. Hi. Dude, oh, sweet. Sassy Molassy. Cool. That saves us a lot of running around. Hi, you want to come on? Okay, come on up. Come on. Come on up. Hi. How you doing? Doing okay? Little kitty man. I tried to put a little towel down and then a cushion down near my desk so he'd have like a little chunk of my desk as his own. And he does not like either the feet feels of the stuff of the material I'm using or something. Just does not enjoy. No, 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 no. Okay, I know where this is going. You can't play with it. Cats and bottle caps, for real. Okay. So there's that. Okay, no bottle cap for you. That's my electrolyte sauce. You can't have that. Okay, diamond clump. Gets crushed. And then it gets energized. Using a wrench to open a chest seems sacrilegious. But I'm cool. I'm cool for a little hedonism. And now this just gets smelted into whatever, right? Or is it just, yep. There it is. Diamond dust. Okay. What are some of the bottlenecks we have? This is a bottleneck. This is a bottleneck also, but less of one, so... Is this just instantly working? Okay, that's why it looks empty. You get some of this. Okay. Did I not get salt? Oh my. Does this need that much salt? Oh, sweet ass. Really? Hold on. Yep. Yep. 200 milli buckets of salt. How much salt does one... Hydrogen chloride. – How do we make hydrogen chloride? Hydrogen and chlorine. Hydrogen, liquid hydrogen. Hydrogen. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, hydrogen is... Okay, how do we make chlorine? Sodium turns into brine and chlorine? Okay. So chlorine and hydrogen. Wood, water, oxygen makes hydrogen? Huh, okay. That seems significantly more sane. Based on volume, just so I'm not losing my mind. Maybe I haven't eaten enough today and my blood sugar's just bananas. How full are you? Yeah, okay, that's a rate of consumption I can swallow. I can work with that. Oh, I almost went all the way down again. But I think I just filled that chest full of salt and it just went poof. I did eat something, but it takes a while for the body to metabolize. Oh, God, yeah. Hmm? That is thirsty. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. Yeah. It's cool. But that's not gonna work. I had some crackers. I did have some more hummus. Had some hummus. Had a protein shake that I made. Had half an apple, and that was enough. Yeah, this is funny to see, but wholesale ineffective. So that's another thing that I wanted to figure out. Okay, so that's doing that. Hummus? Exactly. Hummus, my moose. Okay. So, a very sobering thing, but this is going to produce a neato Toledo amount of diamonds. That's cool. Okay. Yep, I'll take you. I'm sure it's out already. Yeah, holy crap. That is sobering. That is a sobering thing to see. Okay, was there anything else in the tech tree I should be really caring about right now? Elite Technium comes next. There's a lot of stuff I have not made yet. I don't know if I could successfully rush AE. But I should probably try. We already have the chemical crystallizer. Second thermal evaporation plant can be used to transform brine to lithium inside the crystallizer. This could turn lithium into lithium dust. Okay, lithium dust. The third thermal evaporation plant can be used to transform lithium into sulfuric acid. Inside the crystallizer could turn sulfuric acid into sulfur. This stuff should be in the other tier, in my honest opinion, but whatever. Made inside the squeezer from raw hop graphite dust. Oh, that looks cool. Huh, okay. Graphite electrode. Made with a bottler using creosote oil, hop graphite dust, and a rod mold. Then the arc furnace gets unlocked. Fluix crystal. Time to get computing. How do we do Fluix in this one? Looks like we've got an ad in about a minute here. Good opportunity for other folks to take a break. Crystal assembler. Oh, used to throw these into a thing of water and get some stuff out of it. Okay, the ratio seems to be the same. Oh, the reaction chamber. Holy crap, how do we make one of those? Hellish. Okay, that's gonna be a while. Hellish is ways off. That's the ME controller, the matter condenser, singularities. What does this do? Matter condenser, matter ball, condense into matter balls. What's a singularity? Quantum crafting unit. Quantum computer core provides 256 M crafting million? Holy crap. Reaction chamber. This is probably way above our weight class, so I shouldn't get too crazy about it. Oh, the multi-block mixer, finally. Okay, so the ME controller. Skystone block is Skystone, Skystone dust. Crushed, no, there's something else we gotta do here. Enriched, Skystone dust, Skystone. Okay, that seems to just go right around in circles. Ah, stone makes Skystone. Okay, cool, so that's how that works. So once we have the ME controller... It's been a while since I messed with AE2. The controller is the routing hub of an ME network. Without the network is ad hoc and can only have a max of 8 channel using devices total. It's not possible to have 2 controllers in one network. The controller provides 32 channels per face. The controller requires 6 AE a tick per controller block to function. Each controller block can store 8,000 AE, so longer networks might require additional energy storage. The energy multi-block controllers can be built fairly free-form. However, there are a few rules that must be followed. All controller blocks on an ME network must be connected. Otherwise, the blocks will turn red. The size of the controller must be within a 7x7, else it'll turn red. A controller can have 2 adjacent blocks in at most one axis. If a block violates this rule, it'll disable and turn red. 2 adjacent blocks in at most one axis. Oh, I see. So this is... at most one axis. No, I don't get it. That's fine. Okay. As long as the rules are followed and power, the controller should glow and cycle colors. You can right-click on a controller to get the same GUI as a network tool. Okay. Let's talk about an ME network. Network is a group of devices. I know that. For devices that have some specific network function, like an ME interface pushing to and pulling from network storage, an ME level emitter reads the contents of network storage, an ME drive being the network storage. The physical position of the device does not matter. Again, the physical position of the device does not matter. All that matters is the device is connected to the network. Okay. An easy way to determining what's connected in a network is using a network tool. It'll show every component on the network. So if you see stuff you shouldn't, or don't see stuff you should, you have a problem. For example, this is 2 separate networks. Agreed, because they're not touching. This is also 2 separate networks because the quartz fiber shares energy without providing a network connection. Okay. However, there's just one network, not 2 separate ones. The quantum bridge acts as a wireless dense cable. Oh, is that the bridge? Okay. So both ends are on the same network. This is also just one network, as cable color has nothing to do with network connections other than cables of different colors not connected to each other. All colors connect to fluics, or uncolored cables. Okay. Connections in the context of subnets. Subnetworks take advantage of network connections and specifically not being connected to restrict what devices have access to other devices. All a subnet is really is a separate network. Yep. For example, take an automatic or Fortuner, whatever the hell that is. There are 3 separate networks here, all of which serve a specific purpose in the setup. Okay. Yep. They're just connected by power there. Okay. So network 1 acts as a pipe subnet, restricts what the import bus has access to, so it stores the ore, blocks through the formation plates. Okay, so it's accessing that chest. Yep, perfect. Network 2 acts like another pipe subnet, restricts what the annihilation plates have access to, so they store the fortuned ore chunks in the barrel and not your main network. Also means they don't use up any channels on the main network. Network 3, the main network, with all your storage and crafting on it. Just here to supply power, really. Right, okay. Cute. Connections in the context of P2P. This is fairly straightforward, but good refresher. When varying to the P2P tunnel moves channels instead of items or fluids or redstone signal. And this confuses people for some reason. Well, if you don't know networking, like basic computer networking, this could be a little extensive. The network the tunnel is mounted to has nothing to do with the network the tunnel is carrying. They can be on the same network, but they don't have to be, and usually aren't. Okay, network 1, being carried. Network 2, running the P2P tunnels, usually not your main network. And then network 1, network being carried. This is great if you want to dense up a lot of networks down a spine. So this can take up however many, 8. This can also take 8, but the P2P only takes up 1, I believe. In this similar case is just one network because the ME pattern provider, being a full block device, acts as a cable, and the inscriber does similar. Thus, the network connection passes through the provider and the inscriber. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. To prevent this, useful for many autocrafting steps involving subnetworks, you can right-click the provider with a Certus quartz wrench to make it directional, which means it will not pass channels. Oh, that's dope. Okay. Other parts that do not provide directional network connections are most sub-part devices, like the ME import buses, the storage buses, and the ME interfaces. Okay. Good to know. I also wanted to read energy. Your network will require energy to run. Networks have a pool of energy that devices directly pull from, and vibration chambers, energy acceptors, and ME controllers add to. You can see the energy statistics for a network by right-clicking anywhere on it with a network tool, or right-clicking the network's controller, if it has one. This network-wide storage and distribution means that there are no energy transfer rate limits. The devices can pull arbitrarily high amounts of energy, and energy acceptors can take at functionally unlimited speed, only limited by your energy storage. AE2 does not use Forge energy on Forge or Tech Reborn energy on Fabric internally. Instead, it converts them to its own unit AE. This conversion is one way. Energy can be converted by energy acceptors and ME controllers. Though controller faces are better used for more channels, it can also be generated by vibration chambers or passively using crystal resonance generator. But AE2 is designed to be used with other tech mods that have better energy generation. All this means is that it's better to consider AE2 network as a single large multi-block machine when laying out your base's energy distribution infrastructure. 2FE equals 1AE, 1E equals 2AE. Cute. Energy storage. For relatively obvious reasons, the network cannot intake or consume more energy in a game tick than it can store. If a network can only store 800 AE, when its devices request energy, they'll only be able to use up to 800 AE, assuming the storage is full, and an energy acceptor will only be able to insert up to 800 AE. Yeah, it all makes sense. This is a common cause for odd behavior when one makes a small network with just an energy acceptor, a drive, and a terminal, and some devices, there should be another comma there, whatever, and tries to dump the inventory full of cobblestone from the inventory into the network. Inserting that cobblestone all at once in a single game tick requires more energy than the network has in storage. So not all the cobbles inserted. The network runs out of energy and thus reboots. This can be solved by addition of energy cells. Networks have a built-in energy buffer of 25 AE per cable, machine, or part. That's good to know. ME controllers have 8,000 ME. The energy cell can store 200,000 AE, and just one should be sufficient for most cases, handling the power surges of normal network use with ease. The dense energy cell can store 1.6 million AE, and it's for when you want to run a network off of stored power, or handle the massive instantaneous energy draw from large spatial storage setups. The creative energy cell is a creative item for testing for unlimited power, or whatever. Okay. I played with Applied Energistics, and I played a little with AE2, but that was years ago. So this is probably going to be a slow burn, kind of a learn. Already read that. Channels. Applied Energistic 2's ME networks require channels to support devices, which use network storage, or other network services. Think of channels like USB cables to all your devices. A computer only has so many USB ports, and can only support so many devices connected to it. Most machines, full block devices, and standard cables can only pass through up to 8 channels. You think of full block devices and standard cables as a bundle of 8 channel wires. However, dense cables can support up to 32 channels. The only other devices capable of transmitting 32 are ME-P2P tunnel and the quantum network bridge. Each time a device uses up a channel, imagine pulling off a USB wire from the bundle, which obviously means that wire isn't available further down the line. Ooh! An easy way to see how channels are being used and routed through your network is to use smart cables, which will display on them the paths and use of... That's dope! Oh god, that's cool. Okay. Man, the tutorial in this one is just stunk. This is awesome. Okay. All 8 channels in this cable have been used, so the drive does not get one. Let's see here. Yep, 4 there, 2 and 2. Yep, okay. Neat. They did a really good job with this one. Holy crap. Okay, an easy way to see how channels are being used. Smart cables, yep. Okay, channels will consume 1/128th AE per node they traverse. That means by adding a controller for a network with 8 devices and over 96 nodes, your power usage might accidentally decrease power consumption because it changes how channels are allocated. Of note, channels have nothing to do with cable color. All cable color does is make cables not connect. Okay, cool. That's good to know. When using an ME controller, channels route via 3 steps. They first take the shortest path through the adjacent machines to the nearest normal cable. Then they take the shortest path through the normal cable to the nearest dense cable. Yeah, this is a damn good manual. It's very well written. It's legible. I mean, somebody put love into this. There's no 2 bits about it. Somebody put some tender love into this thing. This is crazy good. Shortest path to cable. Then the shortest path through the dense cable, the ME controller. If the shortest path is already maxed out, some devices might not get the required channels. Use colored cables, cable anchors, and tunnels to your advantage. For example, in this case, some drives don't get channels because though there is enough capacity in the cables, the channels try to take the shortest path, overloading some cables. Okay. More than 8 channels attempt to route here, so some are cut off. Oh, okay, I see now. Ah. So separating this out into different colors, ensuring they don't connect to each other would be fine. Yeah, okay. I was like, this is 4 items. I don't get what's wrong. Nope. Okay, this can be fixed more carefully, constraining the path channels can take. Networks should be tree-like or bush-like. Loops and ambiguous channel paths should be minimized. Okay, that makes sense. So they just cut it here. Yeah. Perfect. A network without an ME controller is considered to be ad hoc and can support up to 8 channel using devices. Once you exceed 8 devices, the network's channel using devices will shut down. You can either remove devices or add a controller. Unlike with controllered networks, smart cables and ad hoc networks will show the number of channels in use network-wide instead of the number of channels flowing through a specific cable. While using ad hoc networks, each device will use 1 channel network-wide. This is very different to how an ME controller allocates channels based on shortest route. As mentioned before in channel routing, it's best to design your network in a tree-like structure with dense cables branching out of the controller, regular cables branching out from the dense, and devices in clusters of 8 or fewer on the regular cables. Here's an example of what not to do. Following the channel paths, immediately exiting the controller to the right. Oh, I see. Okay. Immediately exiting the controller to the right, we're bottlenecked to 8 channels because the drive acts like a normal cable. However, since we're not using a smart cable here, we cannot see how many channels are in use. 8 channels are left. The drive takes a channel. 7 channels are left. 2 channels go up the terminals. 5 channels are left. Continuing to the right, the interface takes another channel. 4 channels are left. 1 channel goes up to the pattern provider. 3 channels are left. Continuing to the right, 1 channel goes to the import bus. I'm guessing is import bus. Guessing something in here is an import bus. I don't quite see what it is. Okay. Oh. Pattern provider. Oh, here we go. Continue to the right. 1 channel goes up to the import bus. 2 channels are left. The cluster of pattern providers feeding the assemblers only get 2 channels, so 2 of the providers do not get channels. Ultimately, The error is in bottlenecking the channels and not thinking through how channels are distributed. Okay, this is all coming back to me. Here's an example of good structure. Sweet cripes. Yeah, it drives there. Apparently this only takes one channel? All this, so that's dope. Okay, what are these? Co-processing units? Okay. All from one controller, huh? I mean, yeah, seems legit. Cool. Channel modes. AE2 10.00 for Minecraft 1.18 introduces new options, change how AE channels behave in your world. There's a new configuration option in the general section, which controls this option, and a new in-game command for operators to change the mode and the config from inside the game. The command is /AE. Okay. This resurrects and improves upon the option that was available in Minecraft 1.12 and introduces better options for players that just want a little more laid-back gameplay and don't want the mechanic to be removed entirely. The following table lists the available modes. Default, standard mode with the channel capacities of cable and ad hoc networks described throughout this website. 2x. Excuse me. Ooh. Nico was rubbing up on me. Okay. All channel capacities are doubled, tripled, quadrupled, removed. Let's see if I have access to that command. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Is it X2? I'm not really interested in doing it. I just like to see if it's there. It most likely is disabled because I don't have cheats on. Ugh. Excuse me. Channels. Brip. X2. So AE2. Oh, channel mode. Okay. AE2. Okay, I don't have access to the command. That's cool. Like I said, I just wanted to see if that was a you're not op, you can't change this, or if it's a yeah, man, anyone can mess with it. Which, if anyone can mess with it, that seems problematic on its face. I'll be back in. I'm gonna eat this food. Okay, I'm gonna be back in just a second. I gotta wash my hands because cat. Alright, I'm back. Oh. I love my kitty boys, but oh my god. Tough to breathe sometimes. Okay. So, I think what's really important is much of this infrastructure works and looks good. However, I don't know how much I'm willing to push into this without better automating my base. So at this point, we've got two junctions. A junction for two choices. One is I push further down ore automation, or we start rejiggering the base, right? I'm trying to think of how I want to lay it out now that we have, well, we don't have AE2 yet. I'm gonna go up here and see how this is working. But first, I'm going to know how that's at. And hit him with a hydrate. Boom. There we go. Got that out of the way. I'm a jokester. Looks like more, well, We're mostly using coal and charcoal for diamond production. Heck, I'm just delighted this is working. That's great. Are there any other parts of our base that are distinctly messed up? Yep, now that's working again. Well, are we out of diamond? I thought we had stacks and stacks of stacks. No, we have plenty of diamond. It's not working for dumber reasons. I really want to automate all this. How far do we get until we get to like crafting? Are the crafters locked? Let's see here. Controller. Spatial pylon. Okay, I'm a little... Let's see here. AE2? There we go. Okay, so I'm fine with drawers being our storage medium. I don't really have a problem with that. Portable item cell? Ooh. Now I'm looking for drives. Let's see here. Okay, 256K seems like the highest. I'm very confident I don't have any of this. Storage cells are one of the primary methods of storage in applied energistics. They go in ME drives or ME chests. The bytes and types for explanation on their capabilities in bytes and... Okay, good. Storage components can be removed from the housing if the cell is empty by shift-clicking with your cell in hand. The total capacity of cell with one item type in use. Okay. The upfront cost of types is such that with cell holding one type can hold twice as much of a cell holding with 30... Okay. Upfront cost of types is such that a cell holding one type can hold twice as much as a cell... Yeah, okay, got it. Partitioning, upgrades... Fuzzy card lets the cell be partitioned by damage level. I don't care about that. Inverter switches the filter. Equal distribution. Overflow destruction. Okay. Coloring, housing. Okay. Yep, that's easy. Fluid cell housing. Okay, storage. Storage components are the core of all AE2 cells. Determining the capacity of the cell, each tier increases the capacity by 4 times and costs 3 of the previous tier. That's fine. So what are we looking at? That's easy. I haven't made logic processors yet. That's easy. That's the calculation processor we've been using. Glowstone dust. Quartz, that's fine. That's fine. Skystone dust is a little more particular, but that's not a problem. We're just going to go in rich stone or whatever. Each item storage can hold up to 63 distinct types of items and are available in the standard capacities. Okay. These act as a tiny ME chest in your pocket. Or like a form of backpack. They can be charged in a charger. Unlike standard storage cells, these actually reduce in type capacity as their byte capacity increases and have total byte capacity. In addition to the upgrade cards all cells can receive, these can also accept energy cards to upgrade their internal batteries. Fluid storage cells I don't really care about. Creative, I don't care about that either. Okay. This all derives from Skystone dust. Skystone is dimensionally infused stone. So let's get that conversation started. My inventory is an absolute mess pants again, which is great. You just take everything I have? No, you can't take anything. Okay, gold is going in here. Big fella gold. Big fella gold. Alright, I need another working box of crap all over this stuff. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna dump all this stuff where it works. So the washer, the blah blah blah, all this goes here. There's that. We go to bed. Because I don't want to use stuff for other things. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go back to blah blah blah. And it's like, why stuff have no? That goes there. That goes. That all goes there. That goes there. You can have that. You can have that. Need a new Paxel again. That's fun. Okay. We're not going to be dealing with gases for a while. Pressurized tube goes away. Thermodynamic conductor goes away. I'm going to need another stack of power, probably. All of this... no, I'm gonna hang on to that. That goes away. That goes away for now. That can go away for now. Okay, good stuff. Crackerjack stuff. So, I did not grab stone. We're out of stone. Okay. If something else is being voided, I'm going to cry. But it's also working now, maybe? Your grout. You're all those. There's compressed stone. No, something's thoroughly borked again. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a bunch of that, thanks. Angled block, insert. Stone import. It should be stone exports, actually. Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working. Oh well. Not a big deal. We get this infused, we get sky blocks, we crush it and then enrich it or something? We'll figure it out. Stay tuned how we don't figure it out. I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna hang on to that. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, there was still stuff in the thing. Hold on. No! No mas. No more. Get out of here. Get out of here. We got a little box over here. You can have all this in case I need to do this again, which I'm sure I will. Okay. Still had... Get out of here. There we go. Skystone. Brr, 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 brr. Okay, Skystone. Black quartz can be used in a dimensional infuser. Certus quartz. Okay, I'm gonna go get a bunch of that because we should have a bunch of that on tap. Hopefully. Nope. Yup. Thanks. Cool. Okay. How you doing? Great, good chat. You're doing this now. Oh, this goes quick. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, I can enjoy my freaking electrolyte drink without Nico being here. I'll have to put this bottle cap somewhere he can find it later. Alright, 6 of that. What's next? Block of black quartz. Okay. Can be enriched into nether quartz. Alright. Easy enough. Let's grab a little more. Good enough. Okay, there's that. Okay, and I got an enriching matron somewhere around here. Not on me, certainly. But I do have one. Bar? Thanks. Not what I want to have happen. Thanks. I mean, thank you, but not... No. Not what I want to have occur. You can have that. And that. Okay. Cool. We got Skystone. We got blocks of crap. This should complete the thing. Nope. I'm missing the other kind of... Yeah. Make sure mechanism machines use less energy. We have gold dust. Maybe? No. Maybe? Hold on. No, we have fluorite dust, though. Like, crazy amounts. No, I burnt through all the gold, so I don't have that. Now you're thinking outside this dimension. Okay, we could do that easily. Printed logic circuit, which is gold. Ah, I knew that was what was going to happen. I knew it. There was no doubt in my mind. Shenanigans all around. Shenanigans all around. We're going to hammer this out for another second or two. Yep, I'll just put the dimensional what's-its in here. Yep. And I'll grab it, I'll put it all in the bin downstairs, we'll move on with our lives. Yep. You can have this. I should see what Fluix crystals take, because Fluix is what's going to be the next how do you do. It's nether quartz, nice. Charged Certus quartz is, I'm guessing, Certus quartz in a... yeah, it's in a reaction chamber. Yeah, the old charger, the old crank. Oh, I forgot about the crank. There's a guide for the crank? Oh my god, incredible. The crank is used to power machines where you don't otherwise have access to power, or an energy acceptor. Early game struggles, am I right? Yeah, it used to be this. It used to be a one-handed... you know, a one-armed crank, but now it's a weird two-armed crank? Can you imagine? Oh man, my power doesn't have enough juice. I think the PSU died. Well, get to cranking. Get to cranking. I resemble that. Oh, sorry, crank. Sorry, crank. I resemble that remark. Aw. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I remember that. You put... that's how you energize your crystals. You put the crystals in the charger, and you put the crank in, you go... ha-da-da-da, ha-da-da-da, ha-da-da, and you just right-click it. It just looks like you're slapping the crap out of it. Just slap, 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 slap. I'll learn you to make energy. Slap, 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 slap. Okay, I wanted a stack of this before I got into any further conversations about anything. So we're going to put... the crystals and the thing and the thing and the thing. I'm looking very, very forward to like the next, let's say, 5 to 6 hours in game. We're not going to be streaming for that long, but like in game, another 5-6 hours. We've opened up another massive path of stuff. I'm looking very forward to that. All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a stack. And then we're just going to put this back to that. Yep, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then I'm going to take these dimensional machine frames out. Because there's no reason why these need that many if I'm not also exporting the stuff. Get some good fluoride going on. Yeah. Take all that. That should be a stack. Oh, it's a stack plus 1? Ah, that's fine. It's fine. All the feelings were hurt. It's fine. Okay, you don't need that, and you don't need that either. Okay, good stuff. All the machines are purged. All the machines are purged. Fantastic. So, do I have drawers on me? Heck yes, I do. Oh, man, it ain't one of my playthroughs if I don't have a bunch of drawer. Skystone. Fluorite. Nether. Quartz, I guess. Quartz and quartz. Okay. Cool. So there's one thing. So the next thing we needed to work on was what again? Gold. Okay, I'm gonna go get a bunch of gold. Or... No, I'm not. This is gonna be chugging for a while. Okay. There's that. Well, I might have some gold on me, actually. We do have a crusher downstairs, so I could just crush it. Okay, I see what's happening here. Bonk. Okay. So, gold. I think I've got some gold up in here somewhere. Cool, just needed the one piece. Crusher. Burp. Thanks. And you can have this. And we're just gonna peel through most of this. I wish you would transfer to the thing, but I get why you don't. There we go. You can go away. Energy upgrade. Increases energy efficiency and capacity. I don't care about any of that. Energy is so stonk right now. Like I don't need to care about that for a while, I don't think. We'll see. There's going to be a machine that's going to put me in my place real fast. Okay. Atomic alloy. Okay. Oh, I need that gold, actually. Because that's how we're going to stamp out whatever comes next. So it's another inscriber. Oh. Bip. Hi. It's this and this, I think. Number go up? Awesome. That's all I need to see. Okay, how we doing? You're full of the silicon. I'll take that. What are you missing? Missing this. You're missing this. Boop. Boop. And redstone. Okay, I'll take that. You can have that. Good stuff. Calculation presses. Derbs. There we go. Okay. Goes there. Poof. Okay. You go there. I was making our raviolios. Yeah. Oh, it's raviolios. You need silicon. Boop. Okay. So that makes printed logic circuits. Printed logic circuits and printed silicon, and that makes logical processors. Okay, well, stop me if you've seen this before. You can have this printed silicon. I don't have a lot, actually. And it's redstone? I forgot the other thing. It's totes reds. Totes reds, my guy. Totes reds. There you are. Cool. And feeding machines like this is a skill that I learned in playing... what was it? Warp Drive Machine and Warptorio and... there are games where you don't have a ton of space, so you just have to remember where you put stuff and have like little memory markers. I'm not especially fast at it, but it's like doing this kind of assembly. This doesn't bother me one bit. This is totally fine. I think our blocks of coal and stuff are actually still working. How's our diamonds? Well, we got 126 enriched. That shows me that's working again, so that's dope. Frickin' dope. And now... Oh, is that not the completed chapter? Oh, golden gear. Hold on. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, okay. Well, I guess, poopy dupes. Guess I don't have that. Okay. So, that's a brunt of that knocked out. So we knocked this out in pretty short order, I think. Elite Technium, lithium dust, sulfur. Yeah, we need the ME controller or a lot of this isn't going to do us a lot of good. So... oh, my everything just cracked. Okay. What did we miss in pure? Oh no, that means it's complete. What do we miss in teleporting? Gooder? Green is done. Oh, purified, whatever. Yeah. Okay. And that's where we stop there. Okay, on to Elite Technium. Lithium dust is chemical crystallized lithium. We have a chemical crystallizer up top. Was there anything else I was waiting on down here? I don't think so. There's a bunch of gold. Awesome. You can have that. I was waiting for a bunch of this, but I don't need that right now. So, logical processors, go there, you go there. Goes there. Sand. We're out of sand. So this is either going to be empty or full. And either one I think is going to irritate me. Oh, you're not sand. Yup, that's irritating, alright. So I'm not going to go and rebuild all of our mining ops. Because I think we're close to a point where I'll just get limitless ore. And that'll just actually... is there like dimensional sand? Dim or... like if there's... I'd like dimensional like... or I guess I don't need stone anymore, really. No, that'd be silly if there was dimensional... sand or... dimensional quartz sounds dope. A dimensional cheesium has me chuckling. Okay, we're gonna go do the thing I said I was gonna do. It is a chemical crystallizer and lithium. Chemical crystallizer, which I know we have in that box. I made 3 of them or something. Now just lithium. So it's a liquid at that point? Sulfuric acid. Oh, liquid lithium. Brine. With sulfur. Oh, it has to be... okay, hold on. We have liquid lithium. We need lithium. So this probably has to get ka-chunked one more time. Right? Is that how I'm understanding this? Brine. Liquid lithium. Okay. So, lithium. How do you make lithium? You decondenstrate liquid lithium. Okay, I need 3 more rotary whatever. Condensators. It's the word condense, but with a fancy little extra to it. So, roto, deco, rotary hold on. Rotary with an A, like Atari. Got it. Me up with 3 of thems. 3 of thems. I'm confident there's 3 of you in the box. Yep, perfect. Just enough. Okay, rotary condensators. If somebody ever uses the phrase condenstrator in like a dinner party conversation, hey, how you doing? Oh, I just had to go. Oh, things are fine. Thank you very much for asking. I had to go home and adjust the rotary deconcentrator. I think I'd slap them. I think. Oh, sorry, you did what now? Your what's on the what? Oh, that's fascinating. Slap. Oh, what for was this violence precluded? I use a word like rotary deconcentrating, I think. I'm kidding, of course. Oh, man. Rotary decondenstrating is just you whipping your head back and forth real fast. That's all that is. Okay, now we have lithium. Lithium is a what? A gas, I guess. I guess you need power also? Of course you do. It'd be really weird at this point if you didn't. I'm really amazed our power network hasn't just gone. Like, honestly, I'm amazed it's still kicking around a bit. I don't know if you'll actually output like that. We're gonna find out. Okay. Looks like the number stabilized a bit. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I was hoping it would. Anyway. Lithium dust. Okay. A chemical crystallizer could take sulfuric acid and make sulfur. We have sulfuric acid. We have a lot of sulfuric acid. Chemical crystallizer. You actually need... Thanks. Number go down? Yeah, that's more in tune to what that needs to be. Perfect. I need another chemical crystallizer. Hi, friend. Borrow this? Too bad. Gonna borrow it anyway. Gonna borrow it anyway. You have to check out auto output to a chest. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Ah, eject. The good stuff. Thank you for that, Calyx. Much obliged. You need power. All the power. And you can have... Or that, how about? Yep, number is stable. Slightly on the uptick, but that's okay. Alright, sulfur. Done. Okay. Next. Hop graphitic dust. So we need raw hop graphite dust, coke dust, and sulfur. How do we make coke dust? Oh, we crush coal coke. I haven't made coal coke in ages. Oh, no. It's fine. We can just set up the things again. Yeah. Coal, which we have a ton of. Okay, so this gives us an excuse to set up more coke ovens. Let's go do that. Wee. I think... I don't remember, but I thought I had a bunch of coal coke bricks somewhere. Oh, it's a multi-block black brick. It might be... I was hoping it was going to be around here. This actually isn't doing anything now that I think about it. It's funny. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to make that again. So... Hop graphite. Hop graphite dust. Coke oven. Coke brick is black bricks and molten coal. Okay. That's easy enough. I think I've got some solidifiers and stuff around here. Most likely not. I'm gonna get up and stretch for just a minute. My back's starting to tweak a little bit. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, simple tank I do need. Full solidifier. I'd like this to go kind of quick. So, multi-block solidifier. One will be fine. Multi-block controller. Black brick. I'm really a little miffed. I thought I had a bunch of the blocks ready, but that's fine that I don't. I need a bucket. Make this real fast. Oh, nope. Nope. Stop moving. Holy gosh. Are we actually making technium? I kind of feel like we're not. Hey, the bloom. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the hydrate and stretch. I'm going to do that right now. I did the stretch part. I didn't do the hydrate part. I don't know what you're missing. Yeah, how you doing? Crushed deep slate. Yeah. That's busted. I'm not going to bother with it right now. We'll set it up right here. This is going to be the smallest smeltery ever, but it'll just speed this along a bit. We've also got really fast smelting materials, so this shouldn't take very long at all. I need new Paxel. For real, for real. I will do it like this. I miss $1 billion or two. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Oh, man. Like $1 billion with a B, I'd be like, I don't even know what to do with that. What do you even do with that? Well, you don't worry about money anymore. That's something you could do with that. Oh, I need a solidifier. You have a solidifier. I was hoping this was going to be kind of quick. Multi-block solidifier. Okay. Are you getting coal? Yoink. You are. Awesome. There's your coal. You can come online. It's coalified. It's coalified what again? Coalified black bricks. Okay, that's easy. I have a bunch on me. Boop. Okay, now I said this was going to be quick because we've got all the materials right here. Yep, that should not take long at all. I hope. There we that's what I wanted. That's the magic. Yep. We're just gonna get this knocked out like 4 or 5 teen stacks of it and then just call it a day. Black brick. Black bricks. There we go. Cool. Babby's little smeltery. That's what this is. Babby's little smelt. Oh. Freshly out of stuff. Okay. Well, I should probably stop doing baby talk or something. Oh, no, we don't smelt we. No. Give me the stuff. Give me all the stuff. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay. Get this done right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Okay. Does that just work? Nice. Okay, cool. One less thing I gotta one less thing I gotta mess with. That's getting fed from a different source anyway, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Just molten obsidian in a bucket? Yeah, don't mind me. It's cool. It's cool. Not everything has to be to scale. Not everything has to be this massive project, but a little bit of quick automation and we'll be sitting in all the bricks we'll ever need. That's cooking. That's cooking. Okay, we've already got 1.5 stacks. Look at that. Oh, actually 2.5 stacks. Look at that. Man, this thing just gobbles up coolant. Holy gosh. Still way faster than me doing this manually, that's for sure. It's using like 10 milli buckets in operation or something, but look how fast the operation's going. Maybe it uses more, I don't know. I don't care enough to look. There we go, thank you. Hey, can I has? You? Okay. Now it's kind of just a sit back and watch kind of a thing. Yeah, we have too much. We have way too much in the cooker right now. Yeah, we're already up to what I say, 3.5 stacks we were at a second ago. Now we're at 4.25. Nice. Automation, baby. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. We got an ad break kicking on here in about a minute. You know the drill. Get up, move around. That's that. I guess that was it. Get up and move around. I guess that was the crux to the conversation. Get yourself something to eat. Get yourself something to drink. Keep that body hydrated. You just gots to. Just gots to. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, you need more flim flam. Nope. 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 This is mine now. Ooh, don't melt those. That would be funny. I think I need 2 stacks to do what I want to do, and we're going to have a bunch more. We can fit 8 stacks in the drawer. This will actually work out pretty good. Yeah, we'll end up with like 6 stacks extra. Close, Katiana. Also, welcome back. We are here. So soon. Soon. I was out of coke brick. I'm getting that hammered out per fast. Yay, indeed. A logistic system that kind of thinks like I do. Maybe. I don't know. So now I can be frustrated that I don't understand the system, and not I understand the system, it just doesn't work the way I expect it to. So 2, it'll be a different level of frustration. It'll be great. I'll be frustrated for all different reasons. Looking very forward to it. Working with AE2 is the ultimate fake it till you make it stratagem, because you go through and it's like, yeah, channels and interfaces and auto crafting and co-processors. This sounds incredible. Yeah, I could probably do it. Yeah, and then you get there and you're like, why is none of this working? What the hell is channel saturation? Oh my god. No, I'm not automating anything. I'm automating nothing. We're just pushing through. Need more coolant. We're just gonna push through, and then I'm gonna rebuild the whole thing from scratch. Alright, that should wrap that up. Okay. I don't know how to void you. Oh wait, yes I do. Okay. Neat. Okay. That's a lot of coal coke. And I'm just gonna leave this here. Brick. Yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna leave that there just in case we want to do any more quick wins, quick stuff. Actually, in all reality, I could cut down all these smelteries down to nothing. I don't need all these smelteries anymore. It was a really cute idea, and then it stopped being cute. I could use 2 sticky doos. Okay. And we still have 5 stacks-ish left. That's awesome. I have to find my engineering trousers. I don't know where I put my engineering trousers. Hammer. Engineering trousers. No, I'm sorry. I can't think in logarithmic mannerisms unless I have my engineering trousers. There we go. Nice. 350. Look at that. Nice. Took like no time to get that set up. There we go. Okay, what am I making out of this? Coal coke? The last time for real this time? No, coal coke. Coal. Coal makes coal coke and creosote, which is actually kind of a problem. How do we deal with that? I guess the same way we dealt with the trash bin, right? So what if we cut... right here. Yeah, right here. Put this back here, cut it here, go up and over, and then put a trash bin there. That's probably how we'll handle that. Okay, but first, I need a bunch of that. I need a bunch of this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It is coal going in, coal coke coming out, and then, yeah. We're out of treated wood planks. Is it 'cause... Yup. Buckets, man. Buckets. That's all I gotta say. Just everything's just big bunches of buckets. I know what the problem is with that. We shifted over to XNet without... You know, I've got hiccups, excuse me. We transferred over to XNet before we properly moved over the rest of the system. So that's still on BBL routers. Okay. Where? Plonk. A plonk. Yeah. We'll just fill this in a box. It'll be a decent stopgap for now. Hi. Oh, I guess I didn't realize all the machines were also empty. Will the machines always run? They won't run if we're full of creosote. No. I don't think they'll run if we're full of creosote. Okay, well. There's a bunch of that I needed. Yep, perfect. Not a fix. A stopgap. Important to discern the difference. Okay, so this is going to be... Nope. Nice try. But nope. This is going to be coal going in. Oh. Hi. I forgot I stuck lanterns everywhere. The nice thing is, because we already did this. Wait, nope. That's the wrong thing. I didn't have to do any of that. No! Here, I was giving myself a compliment, and I realized it was full of butts. There we go. Yes, yes. Okay. This is coal going in. This is something I should have automated before, but didn't really feel like I had to. That's coal. And do I have... I do. This is an importer. Boop. I said boop. There's coal going in. This is coal coke coming out. And now this has to get like this. Oh, butts. Okay, thanks. Almost. Okay. So that's coal coke coming out, coal going in. The only thing I have to deal with now is fluids. The fluids. And we're gonna have to figure out a way how to dispose of this, I think. I might just dispose of it coming out of this guy. Because these processes are independent, but they share a common output. I don't really want them to do that. wonder what's causing the character to lurch like that. Do you see when they slightly leap to the left? There, like that. Not too sure what causes that. Anyway, I don't think well, I probably need a crap ton of this. So we'll set up another, that's an exporter, that's a garbage. I don't know if I have. I do not. Okay, well, we'll get that figured out. First things first. Ding. I need 1 piece of coal. Thanks. I don't even know where that went. Oh, it didn't go anywhere. Oh, ha 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 ha. Yep. Laughing like Mandark all of a sudden. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Did I set this right? I sure did. I sure did. Okay, who's got some coal for me? Charcoal, coal, you do. Crap. Crap in a hat. It's wrong. All right, there's that. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna rebuild all this. Don't worry. Worry a little bit, I guess. I guess is the reference here. Yeah, just chuck it all in. You're only going to one spot. I think the baby coal is coming down here or something. I don't know what's going on. It's all chaos. Cats and dogs living together. Absolute panic. Okay, can I get a fluid trash? I forgot how these work. Energy trash. There you are. It's a bucket. Oxygen. It's a gas. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's not interesting. It's the wrong stupid tube. Yeah, okay. I figured it out. Alright. Well. There we go. There's the magic. Yeah, I don't know why the character lurch it here. If it happens again, I'll call it out. It's like a double dash, like you're running left and like a strafe. Oh, there, just like that. It's weird. Like it's nice. It's just it's not happening all the time, so I can't really work with it, you know? Okay, so using the right whatevers, that works. Okay, hot and cold running coal coke. Friggin' awesome. So, coal coke and sulfur and the dreams of unicorns or whatever turn into the next thing? I forgot already. Coal coke. You get crushed into coke dust. Coke dust then turns into raw hop graphite dust. Okay, let's just hang on to you for a second. I don't see why I wouldn't just crush it right here. I can't think of a reason as to why I would not. So let's go get a crusher. We're just still gonna bottle up all that coal coke. There's no point for, or no reason for me not to, I think. In case I need it for something else. Crusher. Crusher, Dunka. This is... Now what should happen, I hope, is... This is closer. I'm hoping this gets first stuff. Unless I completely wasn't paying attention. Oh, you don't have power, so that's one thing. Huh. Thought this was like a whatever is closest situation. Oh, haha. There we go. Okay, some of it's getting in there. That's fine. Oh, it's fine. Do I have power somewhere? I sure does. Just gonna run it here all ugly style. Ultra ugly style. It sounds like a kind of hot dog setup I want. What do you want? I like a Chicago dog. I like the peppers and the pickles and the onion bits and the tomatoes and everything. Ugly style. What's ugly style? Oh, you just dump a bunch of cheese on it or something. That's how you ugly style up a dog or something. I don't know. Hot dog. An item that would not normally be... Oh, actually, yeah. It'd be an item not normally on a food item. But it tastes really good if it's there. What do you want on your cheeseburger? You got like a slice of chocolate cake? You gotta say the magic word. Oh, yeah, sorry. Make it ugly style. Slice of chocolate cake. Awesome. Okay. We now have some coke dust. We have sulfur... Brickified sulfur? Brickificated sulfur. Brickificated... Oh, sweet sassy molassy. Yes! Okay, raw hop graphite dust. Okay. Now, what were we doing? Oh, graphite. So we need an internal industrial squeezy. Okay. I guess I'll just put the industrialized squeezy mo up here. I don't see why I wouldn't. Industrial squeezy. Yeah, thunk. Can I has? Okay, that gets us a decent start. So, hop graphite dust, yep. That makes hop graphite dust, and then we bottle it. You have to use a bottling machine. Boo. A rod mold with that, and creosote. Well, we got creosote for days. And then another rod mold. Guess I don't get why I need two of them, but whatever. That's cool. Whatever. Neat. So, what did I need to make the thingamadoo? The frickin' who's-a-what's-its? What do we need? Boop. Boop. Wooden barrel, fluid pipe, light engineering block, piston... Steel scaffolding, steel fence. I think I have a bunch of that. Basic engineering block. It might be best if I just make it fresh, because I have no idea where this stuff is. I might have... Oh, it was in the box over there. I'll make it fresh, it's fine. Okay. One more time, just because I'm going to forget several more times. I also need a seed press? Industrial squeezer. Let's get an industrial squeeze placer. That'd be awesome. There you are. Wink. Squee. Yup, that's the guy. Dankeschön. That goes away. Okay, we got that. I also need the block that allows us to place things, because it is an immersive block controller. Alright. I need steel scaffolding, steel fence. Cool. Cool. Done. Next. Wooden barrel fluid pipe. I think I have some fluid pipe. Wooden barrel. I think it said I needed 4. Oh, what are we missing? Yeah, you want to check again? Awesome. I'll take 4 of that. Okay, wooden barrel pipe. Light engineering, redstone engineering, piston. I think I've got a bunch of that already. Redstone engineering, light engineering, and I don't see a piston. And I don't need this bucket anymore, thanks. Did I have piston on autocraft? I guess I didn't. Oh, I think I have it on autocraft, but it's on like an internal recipe. Okay, let's go get this done. Doesn't super matter where I put it. I think after we get past the ME portion of the program, we'll have a much better idea of how stuff needs to be laid out. But I've been saying that for a while now. I don't know how big this thing is. It's that big. And that is, unfortunately, 1 square off. Okay. I love the level of creativity with a lot of these mods. It's not always just faster machine go burr. It's a different architecture style entirely. I really enjoy it. Immersive engineering is maybe not my favorite mod, but it is still really incredible to see. Yeah. Yeah. And hammer? Sorry, hammer? Wham! Hammer. Can it make... I'm not reading that. Okay, it's this. And what else? Hop graphite dust. How do I make hop graphite dust? Oh, wait. I can't tell if it's working or something. You probably need power. That's been a regular theme so far. Ooh! It's done already? Oh, God. I didn't think it was going to be that fast. Alright, well, hold on. Let's grab more of the crushed coke. Awesome. Okay. That's a good start. You can have the rest of this for now. Thanks. My inventory is a little overburdened. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, that was insanely fast. Oh. Yeah, once it gets animating, it's done. Holy crap. Okay. Hop graphite dust attained. Next is a bottling factory. A bottler. Okay. Okay, so what is a bottler? Just put it like there, I guess. let's go get a bottler placer. See what that's about. It does what it says on the tin, I'm sure. However, you can have this. Boy. Okay. This needs 2 rod molds and creosote. Black brick. Okay, creosote. I think I've got some liquid exchangers on me. Gosh, at this point, I could not tell you. We do, the level 2 shiny shinies. We have importers, we have exporters. Awesome. Okay, so this is exporter. Or should be good. You can have that. And the immersive block I've already placed. Let's go to bed real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Could go blow my nose. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I want to take care of it instead of me just sniffling for the next 25 minutes. But we're back. Hello. Zoom. All right. Oh, I was really hoping I just had the stuff. I was really hoping I just had the stuff. Okay, 1 fluid pump, 3 conveyor belts, 2 sheet metal. I should have some of that already in being. Conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. Sheet metal. Iron sheet metal chute. I do have more bricks. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I lost focus on what that needed. Hold on. One more time. One more time. A pump. And some sheet metal. I don't know if I made the other... I didn't. Or I did and I forgot about it. Pump. Sheet metal. Iron. Ah, come on, man. Okay. Happy? Good? Awesome. Whee! Hello. Boof. Oh, why? John, why? It would not have hurt you to have grabbed one more conveyor belt. It would have hurt less. It would have hurt less for you to carry more. Why? Oh, because I'm a dummy, that's why. Okay. 3? 3. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Oh, it's just built. Okay. Nifty. No, I have to hit it, don't I? Hammer. Blam. Oh. Blam? Blam? How does this work? I'm thinking I'm missing something. Hold on. A bottling machine. Oh. Oh, that's what that meant. Okay, thank you. Okay. How do I interface with your face? Oh, is this, just feed it something or something? No? Okay, either way, I'm gonna get a chest. And a chest. Okay, well, let's power it first. I get too excited, then I forget the very basic fundamental things. Okay. Happy? Rod mold. Okay, let me see this again. Made with a bottler using creosote oil, hop granite dust, and a rod mold. Okay, let's get the liquid parts figured out as well. Need to drop the thing onto the belt, import the liquid into the blue hole. Perfect. Okay, let's get that creosote. Bonk. Okay. Is that done? Creosote. Awesome. Okay, that looks cute. I guess I don't know what to do with these molds, though. Need to drop the thing on the belt and pour the liquid into the blue hole. Drop one mold, one dust. Oh. Gooder. Try to put the mold on the machine. Yeah, that's what I've been clicking. Been right-clicking like crazy, because the other one, the stamp press or whatever, has like a thing you can put the thing in the thing. This doesn't seem to like what I'm trying to do. Not the correct... Oh, this isn't? Rod mold? Rod mold. And a rod mold. Hold on. Rod mold casting? Mold is okay. Okay, good. Okay, hop graphite dust. What was I supposed to put in here? Hop graphite dust. Ore dust one mold. Oh. Okay. So one mold. There's four. They have to be... I think I'm missing something painfully obvious, but I don't usually use immersive engineering if I don't might have to, I guess. Okay. Take another gander at this. Made with Creus, and a rod mold. Okay. Multi-block with a hammer. Done. I'm gonna look this one up. Immersive engineering bottling machine. Okay, it has no GUI, blah blah blah. Fluids are added in the bottom, middle, back of the backside. Items are dropping on the bottom machine on the conveyor belts. Yeah, it literally says you just drop it on the thing. Try dropping on the left conveyor. It doesn't pick up items for chest. Maybe add one more belt. Okay. Oh! Oh, it worked that time. None of that is confusing. Okay. Oh man, how anyone figures this out is absolutely beyond me. Okay, cool. It's really, really cool. Don't get me wrong, but oh my word, that is confusing. Okay. We'll make a little bit of this, and then we'll move on with our lives. Okay, we have graphite, graphitic electrode. I bet you I'm gonna need a billion of these things. Fluix. Wait, is the only thing I need that for is the arc furnace? Oh, I don't actually need it at all? There's a block that must take that. Three for each arc furnace. Okay, that makes... Well, we got 6 now, so we're looking pretty good on that. Oof, I can't wait to take that machine apart. IE is not bad. It's a lot of fun to play with. It's just like with some of the machines, my brain goes burp. That's, again, I'm not insulting IE. It's I'm dumb. I cannot figure it out for the life of me. I would have been sitting there for hours if y'all didn't help, so thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Alright. Grab myself a little sandwich. Okay. Then probably another one? Nope. Good. Good. Okay. So, arc furnace. What does an arc furnace do, aside from the obvious? I want to see some recipe. Good old arc fur. And of course, it'd be good if I spelt it right. Okay. Same issue recently on Stone Block 4. Yeah. Like, this is all very, very cool, and I do love the crap out of it, but oh my word. Okay, so this is a different way to make brass. And bronze. Constantan. Electrum. Invar. Aluminum. I did that with the blueprints. I kept thinking it's a 1-to-1, but it's 1 to a bunch, yeah. Brass, bronze... Okay, is there any way I can make Constantan without the arc furnace? We need the Constantan blend, most likely. Molten Constantan, which we can now do with a mixer. So we could use the mixer, which we're about to get to at the end of this. Yeah, or we could use the arc furnace. Cool. Not interested. Next, Fluix Crystal. A Fluix Crystal. Oh, do I need the arc furnace for just this one recipe? Oh no, is that it, bro? That might be it, bro. Yep, Fluix Dust. I'm gonna go through all my options right now to see if I can get around this, which I probably can't. Crystal Assembler. The cable needs Fluix, doesn't it? Yup. Dang it. Okay. So we need to build at least one arc furnace to get the party started. Then once we've got that, then we don't need it anymore. Okay, fine. Fine, that's totally fine. Integrity 100%. Oh, then I'm sure we've got to replace them every so often in the arc furnace. That makes sense. That's real to life. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to bet $1 billion I don't have enough of this stuff to just build this right away, huh? Okay. A little cleanup if we could. I've littered my inventory full of the garbage. Okay, that's better. That goes there. That can go there. Okay. Immersive multi-block controller. It does not matter where this is built. I guess I'm just going to keep all the immersive engineering stuff here together forever and ever. Whee! Kathunk. Oh, you can make the graphitic rods in a kiln? What are they called? Graphitic? Graphite. Sorry, I blanked out. Oh, Constantan. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. I can't make the Fluix crystals and anything else, though. Which is fine that it's introducing us to that sort of a thing. I was just hoping we could get around it. I can't probably infuse this some other way, can I? No, Fluix crystal. Yeah, there's no other way to go around this. That's fine. Yep, because I can't build the reaction chamber or the blah blah blah. Okay, you need what? Stuff. You need stuff. That's what you need. You need stuff. Okay. Oof. Let's see here. I'm just gonna grab all the things. Okay. Murky fur. I don't need conveyors. I need a cauldron I don't have. I need steel blocks and steel sheet metal and steel sheet metal slabs I don't have. I know I've got a bunch of reinforced... Oh, maybe I don't. I think I might have turned that all into kiln block or something. Kiln brick. Okay, how do you make this again? Blast brick. Blast brick is A with black bricks. Okay, easy. Easy stuff. A. Researcher. Black brick. Okay. Then steel plate. Which I super duper have. Okay, well that's chunking along. I also need some other stuff. I don't have steel sheet metal, steel block, or steel sheet metal slab. Oop, don't punch the controller. The controller didn't do anything wrong. Don't punch the controller. Let's make a bunch of that. I don't know how much of that I needed. Let's say I needed 18. I needed 14, so that was a good call. 8 sheet metal, 6 steel block. Okay. 5 heavy, 7 heavy, 1 red, a cauldron, which I really certainly should know how to make. It's upside down pants! Cauldrons are upside down pants. Fight me on that one. Reinforced black brick blocked. Whatever. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thanks. Boom, boom. Boof. Done. Okay, let's build this thing. Chicken! There is a chicken in the wall. Ba 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 ba. A freaking chicken in the wall. Wait. Ha, that's the wrong thing. Oh man, I would have been cheesed. Nah, it's cool. Boop and boop. Yep. Hi. Grab the placer. ARC. Guy. Thank you. I don't know what I'm holding. That. Thank you. Alright. Arc furnace. Bottling machine can go away. Zuma zoom. Azuma Azuma. And we hit it in the cauldron face. I was paying attention. Wang. Okay. The hottest topic. Okay, Fluix is Certus quartz crystal, redstone dust, black quartz, and probably an amount of power. You also probably need these if you're going to be at all combat effective. Okay. Yep, you need electricity, as would make sense for an arc furnace. What are you going to run on? The hopes and dreams of young children? How's this going to work? Oh, okay. Right. Right. Okay. All right. They're just kneecaps. They're fine. They're just kneecaps are fine. Okay, I'm going to pull this in by 2 or I'm going to kill myself. Doing dumb crap, just trying to get this thing wrangled in. So, starting over. I'll take those back. Thanks. Just so we don't mess up the conversation. Right there. The brrr noise machine. Oh, it's not going to be cold. It's not going to be saying brr. It's got all the fire. Bob and Chick, it's got all the fire. Don't take away my... Don't take it away. Don't take it away. Don't take it away. Okay, thanks. Explaining an arc furnace to somebody else who doesn't understand basic metallurgy probably has to be a really fun piece of conversation. You know how fire makes things like metal and stuff? Well, this takes a couple of sticks and runs a current through it. Huh? It's more fire. It's just, that's all it is. It's just way more fire. Now how you normally have a little fire? This is a lot more fire. Okay, big guy. There you go. Are you in bounds this time? Cool, I'm not gonna die. Now how do I power you? Oh, I see. Now that looks like output. Where's your, that looks like input to me. That's redstone. God dang it. I'm gonna die to all the fall damage. Like a plasma cutter? Yeah. The difference between a campfire and a plasma torch is you can complain a campfire is hot. You can't complain for very long with a plasma torch. With the plasma fire. Oh, thanks for the stretch and hydrate, Nedved. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was good. Thank you. I need that very much. Thank you. Alright, big guy. Let's figure you out. That looks like output to me. With electro boom. Hundreds of thousands of volts. Also, make sure that when you're going to put scrap into an arc furnace, it's not coming in from the rain. Water explodes if you put it in an arc furnace. Dude, I don't know how to turn this thing on. This doesn't look correct. No, super isn't. Is it this? Oh. I see. I was looking for a singular thing. And I saw that plug looking thing and I'm like, well, that can't be it. That's not how any of these other machines have looked so far. Yup, thanks for that. Thanks. Don't take away my flight. Dude. Game? Okay. Don't do it. Alright. Okay, you look safe to be around chickens and stuff. Alright, this happens. I'm gonna grab all the immersive engineering stuff and we're gonna put it in a box. Okay. This goes in a box back at base, and then I'm gonna go grab the 3 things I need. Boink. And skaboink, okay. This goes away, thank you. Okay, you needed what again? I'm not paying attention. Black flux, no. Redstone, Certus quartz, black quartz. Okay, that's easy. We're gonna make a whole mess of this stuff. No, we're not, because I'm out of the stuff. I don't know why you stopped. Okay. Well. That's dumb. Well, anyway, I have 54. We're gonna grab that. And we should have some black quartz chilling up in the pan-dimensional infusimatron. Hi. Nope, that's skystone. That, black quartz, thank you. I'm just gonna grab these as we go, just to keep our reserves high of whatever this stuff even is. Okay, bedtime. Then in the Tomorrow Town, we're gonna singe our nose together with all the arc furnace. All the arc furnace. Hoping it just goes brrr and then it's done, but that's not usually how arc furnaces operate. That does not... Oh, okay. Oh god, I thought it was lightning. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it does sound like lightning. You were not joking about the electro boom voice. Is this how you make chimkin nuggets? Chimki. Okay, Fluix Crystal means the ME controller. Oh my god. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost... Can I taste the science? Taste the science. Let me taste it. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, whatever. Take away my fun on the bun. Oh my god. Oh, I'm excited and exhausted to have gotten to this point, but I'm excited. Unnatural. If you're gonna complain about the natural ethics or whatever of things at this point of the game, you're a little late. But it's all automated and no animals were harmed in the production of blah 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 blah, so we're fine. Wait till we have a stack of this. Hi. I'm a bottler. Oh yeah, lithium. I completely forgot what that was supposed to be for, because we made it and that was the end of the conversation. It should have an incredibly loud and annoying buzzing sound. I agree. Yup. I completely agree. And generally, when you have an arc furnace, you're not making multiple different things, right? So you fill the crucible. Press an icon with arrows in the interface furnace. That. This. Oh, okay. Oh, then now it is like the thing. Oh, okay. Man, why is that not default? Well, now I'm not waiting at all. Thank you for the help. Oh, you click it. Oh, it's not an on-off. It's a toggle. It's not a toggle. It's a do this thing one time. Got it. Oof. You're coming with me. Whee! Oh, I'm flying. Whee! Boink. Alright. Boink. Is this all done? Hot jams. Great. Thank you for your service. You go in here. Oh, it was a 2-to-1 ratio. That's why it was so low. You go in there. Go in there. Oh, hold on. You thought you could get past me. Ha 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 ha. No. Okay. Fluorite dust. I thought we created a thing for fluorite dust. I've just been holding it this whole time? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, there's all that. Doink, doink, doink. I need 4 of you. What else was there? An engineering processor. I have a calculation processor. How do we make an engineering processor? Printed engineering circuit. With diamond, probably? Yeah, of course. Scriber engineering press with diamond. We don't have any diamond. Why? Oh my god. Okay, we're so close. How do I get more diamond? How do I get more diamond? How are we getting diamond? I'm losing my brain. We're enriching it. Oh, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. It's here. Right? Oh, wait. It's the other way. It's the other way. No! Oh. Push. There. Okay. Soon we'll have all the diamonds we can eat. And everything from here to here can just get deleted. We won't mess with any of that anymore. It's gonna be delightful. And this is all broken. Yeah. We're not making stone... We're not making deep slate anymore, for whatever reason. I haven't done any thinking about how I want to design the base yet. With all the stuff yet. I don't know how it's gonna look. Feels like this one guy's getting all the favor. Oh, the favor. Yep. We're just gonna chill here for a second until I have 10, and then we're gonna move on. All the flavor. The mixer's gonna be great. I think I overbuilt my smelteries by a significant margin. I only really need one output per type. And the most types we have for anything is copper, and that's 6. It's ingot, dust, block, gear, rod. Ingot, dust, block, gear, rod. Something else I can't think of. Nugget, probably. We got an ad break happening. I gotta have it automatically say, hey man, ads be happening. Are the messages coming through on Twitch? I'm not seeing any of the chat. Did a test. There it is, okay. Oh, it's just blocked by the items. I see. Alright, that's 9. Can I get one more? I don't think I need a ton of these, but like I'd like to go up with 10 and not, you know, 2. Alright. Cool. Cool. Weh. Okay, whatever was kicking out gold things before is going to kick out diamond things now. Oh, wait. Calculation press was engineering. Inscriber engineering press. I have one of those. They're in one of these somewhere. Logic. Calculation. Silicon. I could have sworn I made an engineering. Huh. Okay. Well, I didn't. That's okay. We'll make it up real good. Inscriber engineering press atomic alloy. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Well, the funny thing is I'm glad I got all that extra. Okay. Logic, engineering. What is this? Logic circuit? Logic processor. Okay. We need more that. Okay. Okay, 2 printed engineering circuits. So, it's engineering, it's dust, it's silicon. Okay. That's kicking. That goes in there. Alright, what did I need for this? I'm losing my mind. Inscriber. Oh, it's just, okay, engineering, redstone. Okay, engineering, redstone, and that. Okay, we're almost there. I'm on the edge of making alloys, but I had to quit and lay down for a while. Well, I'm glad you did lay down. The game will be there when you are feeling a little bit better, but I'm glad you laid down for a bit. Oh, wait, I have all the diamond in the world. What are we doing here? Boom! 54 of the stickity stacks. Yeah, get on that. Yeah. Ugh. I hate myself sometimes. But I'm glad you are lying down. I hope you're also staying hydrated. Yeah. Okay, well now we got this stuff all day, all night. God, I'm dumb. Stay hydrated, kids. Yup. You gotta stay hydrated. Your body is mostly fluids. We haven't figured out if it's Diet Right or some sort of other popular cola drink, but most experts say it's water. I don't know if I believe them, but let's just play on the safe side. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Yeah, hydrate and stretch. Thank you for that. I'm gonna do that right now that we've got these things running hot and cold. Oh, I can't wait to automate. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Automating all this stuff? Yeah. This is gonna be a piece of deliciousness. Alright, I'm actually gonna stretch a little bit. Oi! You ever stretch like your calves and you just start yawning like crazy? Happened to me. Can testify. Happened to me right now. Alright, we got a bunch of that. Okay. We're sitting on 13 engineering processors. Sitting on a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, what does that need again? No, I just wanted to see the recipes. There we go. Ah, yep. If anything, I just need a crap ton of these printed silicon jabos. There we go. Okay, now we commit ourselves to the great wild. Sky stone block. Flux crystal engineering processor. We're gonna build 4 of these. Nope, I take that back because I only have enough flux crystal. Oh, I only have enough sky stone for. Hold on, talking out of my butts. Talking out of my butts. Talking out of my butts. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Still. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I didn't want to look it up. I guess I'm looking it up. Flux crystal engineering process. Sky stone block. What do I have? Sky stone. Oh. Okay. Sky stone. Has to be cooked. Got it. Okay. I don't know what to expect. Okay, well, that finished that real quick. Networking switchboard. Singularities. I still don't... I know what a singularity is. Matter condenser. The matter condenser can be used as either a trash can or to create matter balls and singularities. It can take any item or fluid or etc. a storage cell can store. In trash mode, the matter condenser just voids everything that enters it. In matter ball mode, the condenser makes matter balls out of whatever you put into it. This mode requires you put a storage component in the top slot of the condenser. The matter balls take 256 items or buckets each, so 1k ME storage component is more than enough. In matter singularity mode, the condenser makes singularities out of whatever you put into it. This mode requires that you put a storage component on the top of the slot. Singularities take 250,000 items or buckets each, so 64k is more than enough. Note that in the latter of two modes, where some resources produce, the matter condenser can back up and will not accept any further input if both the energy and output item buffers completely fill up. That's cool, but that doesn't tell me what a singularity is. Let's see what a singularity is. A very compact ball of matter made with 256,000 items or buckets in a matter condenser in singularity mode. Required to create a connection between two quantum network bridges. They are always produced in matching pairs. To create a connection, place one of the matching pairs of the quantum entangled singularities in the ME quantum link chamber and the bridge on each side. They're crafted by causing a reaction between ender pearl and ender dust and a singularity. Any explosive force should be enough to trigger a reaction. Nearly. Even creepers will work. Always produced in pairs, but only require a single singularity. Maybe a good idea to label these with names you can create. Okay, so this is just to transport stuff around. Right? I'm guessing that's all that does. So, singularity. Electrum singularity. What is this? What is a bronze singularity? Ultimate crafting. Makes the ultimate singularity. Undefined singularity. A singularity. A shattered singularity. And a matter ball. Okay. Quantum crafting unit. The quantum computer is a special kind of crafting computer. It's capable of running an unlimited amount of crafting requests as long as it has enough crafting storage. The quantum core is the heart of the quantum computer. It has 256 million of crafting storage and 8 coprocessor threads by itself. It's the only block that can create a formed quantum computer by itself and provide all the benefits of a quantum computer. What? However, if used to create a multi-block, a much more powerful computer can be created. Used as a standalone computer, power must be provided. Okay. I think this is beyond my give a care right now. Quantum core. Okay, singularities are cool, but not necessary for anything you need to do right now. Is that what I'm understanding? Oh, we'll need them for elite research, which is what we're coming up to anyway. Okay, matter ball. Matter condenser. Condense into matter balls, 256 item. Now, what can a matter ball do? Purple paint ball. So no matter what you feed it, it'll make these balls, which makes singularities. Okay. You can turn them into prismarine shards, which I'm sure are going to be critical for no reason. We need them for elite technium machines. Okay. So we need to unlock pretty soon some way for us to really be able to harvest stuff like crazy. Elite technium machine. Okay. Alright, I'll take all that. Thanks. Okay. Here's this. So now we have the ME controller. How do I want to do this? We don't need this all to be... How do I want to do this? I like all the functionality of being able to interface with the ME system, but every single one of these connections is going to be a channel. Well, what I could do... So here's the idea. We blow up the smeltery completely. Right? We blow up the whole smeltery. We make mini smelteries like this. Like the one we had up here. Little guy? Really little guy like that? Or something like this. Like hyper-condense this stuff. Because this worked out pretty well. With the right coolant and with the right material. Then we do something like this, but we use an individualized ME network to pull the items out of this. And then we drop it off into a singularity chest. Or a singularity block that has our drawer system in it. But of course, at this stage, I should probably just get away from drawers. But what's going to kill me is all the connections. So we could still do this. We could still have mini drawer systems. So instead of us... Okay, so let's go to our main smeltery again, right? So here's my idea. Oh, no. It'd be good if I went to the right floor. Here's the idea. What if instead of this, we put a drawer controller here? The AE2 system comes and interfaces with that drawer. That's one item. That's one connection, right? But we have the drawer set up in such a way that it takes all these little items and stuff. And it feeds it to there. That's one connection. Right? So that would work. So we could keep our ME network really, really lean, even though we don't necessarily have to. But something like this would work for smelting. Boom. That pulls it in. And maybe we use ME storage in its own right. We partition it out. But having an intermediate system of drawers would keep the channel count down to 1. Huh. I'm thinking something like that might be how I want to run this here pony show. The only thing I don't know how to do better would be this, because this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 connections, which isn't bad. The P2P tunnel and all that would pay off, but I want to make this not a nightmare to troubleshoot. How much stuff you got? How much stuff you got? Fantastic. I'm gonna think that through a bit. I'm gonna wanna think that through for a bit, I think. Yeah. What should happen, what should ultimately happen is the raw stuff should come up to the drawer system as well then. Yeah. Because I don't think we're doing that right now. Nope, it's all direct delivered. Yeah, and we're not making stone anymore because that's all freaking busted. Man. Well, glad that's not working. Alright. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I personally put 14 machines on one channel thanks to sub-networking. Oh, I guess I didn't look into sub-networks as hard as I should have. Let's take another look at that. ME network. That's sharing power. However, this is one network. The quantum bridge acts as a wireless dense cable. This is also just one network. This cable color has nothing to do with network connections, but they don't talk to each other. Wait. Also... This is also just one network, as cable color has nothing to do with network connections other than cables of different colors not connecting to each other. So how's this all one network? Shouldn't this be separated based on the color? Huh. Using storage bus on interface. Okay. I haven't built the interface yet. I'm still trying to think about how I want to do this. Yep, I don't care about that. Okay. So, where do I even build this? I do want to take advantage of as many of the faces as possible, but ultimately that's probably not going to matter. Well, let's build it. I also want to build the drawers. I need some storage. We need some storage up in this business. So let's get some drives. The only way we're going to learn is experimenting, right? It's called an ME drive. Oh. This is what holds the stuff. The drive is a device you plug your storage cells into in order to use them in the network storage. It has 10 slots for each except a cell. If for some reason you want to, you can push and pull the cells from its inventory with any item logistics. Oh god, I don't want to do that. It can be rotated with a wrench. Cells in the drive have an LED which shows their stats. Green is empty, blue has some contents, orange types full. No new types can be added. Red is bytes full. No more items can be inserted. Black is no power. Parity and recipe. Okay, let's get some... Yes, can connect to a colorless. Yep, that makes sense. Quartz fiber. I have a ton of Certus quartz dust, I think. Yeah, buddy. Let's get some stacks on stacks. You can have this. If I can have this. Cool. Oop. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, I super see what's going on. Both of the items weren't in the system. Okay, we got, give me 2 stacks of that. Fantastic, thanks. Okay, now I'd like 1 drive. I don't need anything else. Storage cells, I think they're called. We can get all the way up to 128 or 256, I think. Very easily. Yeah, okay. So I need a cell housing first. I need quartz glass. I think I threw that away like a chump. I was like, ah, get behind me. Blah, 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 blah. I just threw it away like a bunch of chump. Kidding, we have some. Okay, so housing. Let's build 2 of these. We're not going to go overboard until we understand what's going on. IMHO, the worst thing that can happen is we get too inundated with stuff that it's like, oh man, this all works so crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then I just lose focus entirely. We're just going to grab all this. You can have that. I got to remember I put this here. Okay, let's try that again. I want a 1K storage. Charged. Oh, regular Certus quartz works. Tell me I have a bunch of that ready to go? Yeesh. I have some of it ready to go. You can have that. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. And now that makes... that. Okay. And now, this slots in like this. Boom. Lose focus never. That should be my family's heraldic shield, albeit ironically. A bag of Doritos, the middle finger, and the family motto, lose focus never, is absolutely on our shield. Yeah, 100%, that's what's on the shield. Oh, I needed that. That was the give me that. Give me this. Okay. Oh, they don't stack. That's fine. Alright, I just need some power wire. Some wire for power. This goes like this. We related? Could be. I mean, we're all related in some way, right? The Fertile Crescent in Africa. Human lineage, I'm sure, gets back to some common element. I'm sure of it. Okay, G to open the gut. Oh, God, I can taste the pixels. Storage cells are one of the... I did all this already. Okay. How do you partition a thing? Each drive device, status, priority. There was a partitioning thing, and I wanted to get my head wrapped around that, but I also don't have this built yet. So, doink. Doink. You're online. You're eating all the channels. Okay. This looks similar. Nope, I don't do the religion thing. I started the game religious because my parents told me that was the deal. And then I moved on. And that's all we're going to talk about, that. Okay. We have a controller, we have a drive, you're eating some power, go num 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 num. There was some partitioning thing, though. I also probably need a crafting... AE2 crafting grid or something. Crafting terminal. Terminal. Oh, right. I forgot the... Holidays aren't... Okay, so let's just get this out. Holidays, like, aren't bad. Like, I'm not anti-holiday. What I'm anti is indoctrinating beliefs into a child that doesn't have the ability to make their own decisions, and then making it, like, weaponizing it. Weaponizing the whole thing. My 2 cents is your relationship with whatever deity you want should be a relationship between you and that deity, and not not weaponizing religion against children, I guess. It's weird. Weird. Anyway, okay. There was something I wanted to see. It was something called partitioning. Okay, yeah, you were right. You just said it, workbench. Yeah, I get it. I get it 100%, Nedved. And this is a conversation of it's great for some folks, it's not for me. Configure storage cells and view cells. You can add upgrade cards and configure partitions to filter what the cell should store. Items and fluids can be dragged into the slots from the JEI. Oh, no, like I said, holidays are great. If the holidays are a reason for you and your family to get together, awesome, rock on. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Okay. So it's iron, it's a chest, it's a circuit. Easy stuff. I probably can... Was it workbench? Workbench. What do you need? Wool? Really? That music timing was perfect. I was like, where in the crap am I gonna get wool? Oh, wait. I know where we're gonna get wool. Up into here's. We're out of leaves? Oh, what? No, I'm just dumb. That. Come on. Go. That wasn't so hard, was it? You can have that back. Okay. Wee katunk. Wee katunk. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the hamp. Thanks, I keep forgetting about the hamp. Okay, so workbench. I know this is eating up channels like crazy and I don't care. You pop out, you pop in. Okay. So this represents the total capacity of a cell. Is there a guide for this specifically? Configure storage cells, use cells, upgrade cards, partitions, and configure partitions to filter what the cell will store. So here's what I want. For example, oh, it's already filled back up again. Okay, iron, copper, steel. I think this said I could also copy from JEI. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So now, configures partition based on the currently stored items. So does this represent a stack of an item? Because this can hold... This is a 4-cell? G to open guide. Storage cells, blah, blah, blah. Storage capacity varying item count. Cells can be filtered to only accept certain items. Items can be dragged from the JEI. Housing. Housing, storage components, item storage, cells, portable item storage, fluid, portable fluid, creative. Okay. So here's kind of the idea. The reason why this system does very well is because it's very inexpensive for me to set up. This works out really great. The problem with this is the signal, or the stuff that it can store slowly degrades with how many items are on a thing, right? So if I were to use the same storage space, one drive... Well, actually, if one drive held one item, that's 10 items. Right? It's 10. It can hold 10 things? Looks like it. Hold on, I need to go harass Hat again. And there we go. Just a quick hydrate and stretch. Nothing fancy, just a quick hydrate and stretch. Alright. Partitioned includes precise. Included precise, okay. So I want to see what happens if I throw bricks in here. What happens, right? I guess I do need that crafting terminal. Da-na-na. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Not you. Crafting terminal is the only way I can think of how to get into this thing. Illuminati panel. Illuminated panel. Illuminati panel. Could you imagine? Fluix dust. I'm gonna guess I need Fluix dust for the other thing too. Black. Okay, what do we need for Fluix? Because I think I ate it all? Oh, no. No. Hold on. I didn't eat it all. First of all, advanced smelting. All the skystone block I could eat. Oh, I gotta defragment this. Oh, God. I have to really defragment this. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this the dumb way. I'm gonna face this way. So hopefully the items fall down the hole. What is superfluous beyond recognition? You gotta be a little careful about this. This is stuff that has not been able to successfully get put into the system. For not enough room, whatever reason, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep them cores. That goes away. That goes away. That can just vamoose. We're doing this the dumbest way I can possibly think of. Okay, that's purged. Next. I don't need any of that, or any of this, considering we have... I'll keep that diamond. Thanks. Cool. Yeah, one more. I know I just threw away a singular gold nugget. That's okay. I'll take these diamonds. Oh, it's always cleanup time. Oh, my personality doesn't let me not clean up. Yeah. I've got a personal mantra, is if I clean a little bit every single day, I never get into the situation like, man, I gotta donate an entire day to cleaning. Ugh. Ah, man, just do a little bit here and there. Like set a timer, do 5 minutes, do 3 minutes, do 2 minutes, whatever. Tidy up some stuff, take out the trash, clean the sink, boom, done. There, you did your work for the day or whatever. And I live alone, so it's really easy for me to keep a place clean. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't need any of that. Okay. That was a real good purge. That'll despawn eventually. Oh, right. I did that so I could put this in there that I didn't want. Okay, this diamond is worth something to me. There you go. Alright, what was we doing? Oh, Fluix. We have Fluix crystals. I need this crushed, so give me that. Combining, smelting, crushing. I'm looking forward to picking this up in like 20 years and speed running the crap out of it. I'll need a break. They're all blockificated. And also the process is running now somehow. Remember how it wasn't running last night at all? It's running. It's running now. I just want a hug and a sandwich. Just giving up slightly on things. Okay. We are making crafting terminals, because I don't know what the other terminals are called. Right, a formation core. 2 is fine. Annihilation core. I am out of... Oh my god. Hold on. Well, the other options don't work. XNet breaks. I've had to separate out XNet into 4 networks. In order for that to work, and sometimes it still doesn't work. The stone processing is busted. This whole stone thing right here, this whole thing, none of this works. It should be pulling in stone left and right, and it's not. So that's busted. Drawers, I don't think are really designed to be a base-wide storage. So unless there's like another really cool storage gimmick that someone's willing to recommend, I don't know what else to do, honestly. I know, like, as you and I were talking, like, I was hoping to avoid AE2, because I do AE2 all the time. Hi, Nico. Do you want to come on up? Okay, easy with the claws. Okay, good lad. If somebody else has another idea on how to do base-wide item distribution, I'm totally willing to listen, because I cannot figure it out. I thought XNet was going to be a little more, I don't know if reliable is the right word, but it's crashing and I can't debug it because I don't know what's wrong with it. So we're going to give this at least a try. Let's pull this. Well, that might not even be part of the network. So there. Cool. Okay. You have a thing. Okay. Can you take this? It refuses to take anything else. I'm assuming because that drive is partitioned. This is what I want to really get my teeth in and figure out. It is accepting more things. So now I take this drive out. It has the... Oh, it tells you what items are on it. That's freaking dope. Oh, here. Yeah, you can have this. Want this? Go get it. You know, oh, that was so shortly lived. Oh, he looked like he really wants this bottle cap, and I'm like, I'll keep it for the cat. So I kept it, and then I threw it, and it bounced, and he's like, oh, I don't care. Where the crap did I just put the thing? Did I break it? I must have broke it. Oh no, it's in the it's in the card. Gooder. All right, give me all this back. Okay. So now, does that show up? I don't know if it favors. It looks like it favors partitioned cards first. Let's do a little jiggery pokery on this, and then just put it back. Nope. It depends on what is in the top of the drive. So, because this is not partitioned for that, I don't want this on this thing. Yeah, and it's not there. Okay, so we'll pull it back out. So if you want partitioned things to get priority, put them in top. Got it. I don't know if that's a hard and fast rule or just a coincidence of circumstance. It seems to work out pretty alright. Okay, there's that. Next we want an equal distribution card. Equal distribution card. Oh, so many diamonds. Kira, if you straight up have a different recommendation on a base-wide storage mod, I'd love to hear it. Because I can't figure out for the life of me how to make this work any better. I'll take that. Thanks. You can just sit in there. Okay, this is of this. I'd like 2 of them. I guess we can only afford 1 of them. Equal distribution card. My last run I didn't have a centralized storage. Everything was straight production line from the mine to the final product. Oh, I see. That is brilliant. Because so you daisy chained all the way through. You didn't have like, oh, what if I need coal dust? Here you go. What if I need blah blah blah? Here you go. I see how you manage that. That's really smart. That's smart. It's 8 channels per side of the controller. Yeah. Right now I'm just still in the learning phase, but I do appreciate that. Yeah, it's always remind me that. I'll be very thankful about that. We're not doing anything fuzzy. We're playing a mod that it doesn't matter. Acceleration card makes stuff go faster. Yeah. Converter, crafting, equal distribution. Equal distribution cards can be applied to storage cells in a cell workbench and split the cell into equally sized sections based on what the card is partitioned to. This prevents one item from completely filling the cell. I see. So if I had 100 stacks of iron, it would eat this completely. Got it. Okay. Yes, Nico, 100 stacks completely. You want to come here? No. No. Did you already get tired of your bottle cap? Hi. I don't know if he's coming across. I guess he's saying hi to everybody? Dude, dinner's not for... Oh my god, we've been playing for 7 hours. I'm flat. Come on up here and say hi. Yeah, hi. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. You are a klutzy cat. All the cats. Done. There you go. Alright, Mr. Fluffernutter. Damn. Boom. That's the mouse. Okay. Okay. What else? What else? Hi. Hello. Katiana says hi. Aren't you gonna meow back? That's a polite thing to do. I know you were meowing in the first place because you just wanted to rub your butt on my desk. That's fine. Energy cards add more energy storage. Yeah. I think, like, tomorrow I'm strongly considering playing a different game to break it up a little bit, but I am really enjoying where we're at right now. Energy cards are more energy storage to certain tools, like portable to I don't care. Even distribution, we already did that. Crafting cards let the device send crafting requests to your auto-crafting system to get items it desires. We'll have to figure that out. I don't understand that quite yet. Maybe it was first applied energistics. What would... Sweet God. Okay. What would happen with the first one is you'd build these crafting modules or something. I forgot what they call it. Crafting nodes. And the crafting node would hold the crafting recipe and the capability to craft. You still needed to push items in and out of it. Okay. So what is this doing? There's a pattern provider, an ME interface. I've been wanting to say Megacycle Entertainment interface this whole time, but that's not what it is. An energy acceptor, an ME control... Hi. Hi. Oh my god, you're so cute. Okay, what else? A crafting processing unit, a crafting storage. Crafting storage. Okay, crafting storage, I think, is like, where do items go in transient? Like, as they're being made, as they're moving up the chain. And provider molecular assembler. These seem a little different. It stores me. It probably could. It probably could. An inscriber, a pattern provider. A pattern provider. I wish you could dig into a little bit how the configuration works. So this is probably doing, I don't know, let's make something up. Something with coal. You're feeding the coal in here. And then it makes a coal block. And that coal block is being used somewhere else. Okay. Oh, I forgot to scroll this whole time. Auto-crafting is one of the primary functions of AE2. Instead of manually having to craft the correct number of each sub-ingredient and labor away like some sort of plebeian, you can ask your MA system to do it for you. Or automatically craft items and export them somewhere. Or automatically keep certain amounts of items in stock through clever emergent behavior. It also works with fluids, and if you have certain add-ons for extra mod material types, like mechanism gases, those materials too. It's pretty great. It's quite a complex topic, so strap in and let's go. An auto-crafting setup consists of 3 things. The thing sending the crafting request, the crafting CPU, the ME pattern provider. Here's what happens. Something creates a crafting request. This can be you in the terminal clicking on something auto-craftable, or an export bus, or interface with a crafting card requesting one of the items they're set to export in stock. Important. Use whatever you have bound to pick block, usually middle mouse, to request crafts of something you already have in stock. This can conflict with inventory sorting mods. The ME system calculates the required ingredients and prerequisite crafting steps to fulfill the request and stores them in the selected crafting CPU. The ME pattern provider with the relevant pattern pushes the ingredients specified in the pattern to any adjacent inventory. In the case of a crafting table recipe, a crafting pattern, this will be molecular assembler. In the case of a non-crafting recipe, a processing pattern. This will be some other block or machine or elaborate redstone controlled setup. Okay, so the pattern provider has a processing pattern that has something else do the thing. Okay. The result of the craft is returned to the crafting system somehow, be it by import bus interface. I was with you until we said the word somehow. Or interface by pushing the result back into the pattern provider. Note that an item entering system event must occur. You can't just pipe the result into a chest with an ME storage bus on it. I don't know what that exactly means. We'll figure it out. If that craft is a prerequisite for another craft in the request, the items are stored in the crafting CPU and are okay, so exactly as I thought. That's the transient, like, I hang on to this for a minute. Recursive recipes. One thing the auto crafting algorithm cannot handle is recursive recipes. For example, duplication recipes like 1 redstone dust equals 2 redstone dust from throwing redstone into a Botania mana pool. Another example would be smithing templates in vanilla Minecraft. I don't know what that means. That's okay. However, there's a way to handle those recipes. Patterns. Patterns are made in an ME pattern encoding terminal out of blank patterns. If we use the pattern one more time, I'm going to lose any meaning with it. There are several different types of well, there it went. That was fun. I need a different word for pattern. Penguins. There are several different types of penguins for different things. Crafting penguins encode recipes made by the crafting table. They can be put directly in molecular assemblers to make it craft the result whenever given the ingredients, but their main use is an ME penguin provider next to the molecular assembler. Penguin providers have special behavior in this case and will send the relevant penguin along with each ingredient to the adjacent assemblers. Since assemblers auto-eject the results of crafts to adjacent inventories, an assembler with a penguin provider is all it's needed to automate crafting patterns. Jeez, I'm going to have to read this like 3 times. I'm not reading any of that. I don't care what these two are. I don't care. Processing penguins are where a lot of flexibility in auto-crafting comes from. They are the most generalized type. Simply saying, if a penguin provider pushes these ingredients to the adjacent inventories, the ME system will receive those items at some point in the near or distant future. That I figured out. This is how you'll auto-craft with almost any modded machine or furnaces and the like. Because they're so general in use, they don't care what happens between pushing ingredients and receiving the result. You can do some really funky stuff like inputting the ingredients into an entire complex factory production chain, which will sort out stuff, take in other ingredients from infinitely producing farms, print the entity of the B-movie script. The ME system does not care as long as it gets the result from the penguin whatever. In fact, it doesn't even care if the ingredients are in any way related to the result. You could tell 1 cherrywood planks to another star and have your wither farm kill a wither upon receiving a cherrywood planks and it would work. Yeah, that all makes sense. You're interpreting the information via a different thing and the ME system doesn't give a rip as long as you provide the result. Multiple ME pattern providers with identical patterns are penguins. Multiple ME penguin providers with identical penguins are supported and work in parallel. Additionally, you can have a penguin say, for example, 8 cobblestone equals 8 stone instead of 1 to 1, and the penguin provider will just insert 8 cobblestone into your smelting set of every operation instead of 1 at a time. Almost generally, I need to hold on. I need to water up. It's actually even more general form of penguin than a processing penguin, an ME level emitter with a crafting card can be set to emit a redstone signal in order to craft something. This penguin does not define or even care about the ingredients. All it says is if you emit redstone from this level emitter, the ME system will receive this item at some point in the near or distant future. This is usually used to activate or deactivate infinite farms which require no input ingredients, or to activate a system that handles recursive recipes, which standard auto-crafting cannot understand. Like, for example, 1 cobblestone equals 2 cobblestone if you have a machine that duplicates cobblestone. Crafting CPUs, okay, this is what I cared about. Crafting CPUs manage crafting requisites and jobs. They store the intermediate ingredients while crafting jobs with multiple steps are being carried out, and affect how big jobs can be, and, to some degree, how fast they are completed. They are multi-blocks and must be rectangular prisms with at least 1 crafting storage. Okay. I'm not really reading all that. I'm not gonna read all that. I don't care about penguins. Molecular assemblers. Okay. So here's the idea. Put it in logical, practical sense, right? What we have. Freaking raining. Don't eat that. Dude, you wanted the bottle cap. Okay. So here's a good pragmatic example of what we're doing. What we have right now are machines broken down by individualized function for individualized method. So here we have 3, 6, 9 smelting factories, right? They are single item in, single item out. The ME system will not give a rip about how this is done, other than the fact that I need black brick. The ME system will say, okay, well, I know that grout is required to make black brick. I don't know how you're doing it, and I don't really care. But I'm going to give you grout. I'm going to take black brick out. Same thing here. I'm going to take, what is this? Stone. I'm going to take stone, and you're going to give me smooth stone. I'm going to take sand. You're going to give me glass. Now, the benefit of that is... Hold on. Okay. The benefit of that is I don't need an individualized smelting for every single function. We'll tell the ME system... Here. Sitting dust... Oh, what was it? Nope. Wrong machine. Go away. We'll do this down there. I'm going to get some smelters. But the idea of the system... now I'm panicking. The idea of the system is you don't have to hard code these 3 things. If I say I always want 128 glass, if there's less than 128 glass, make me more glass. It'll use the same smelters. So we'll cut our production like all this setup down to 1/3. And we'll have whatever penguin provider here that says whatever. What I want is I need glass. Okay, use these smelters. And I need black brick, use these smelters. And I need iron, use these. So you'll use the same smelters over and over and over and over again. That's how that works. So that's just for those that don't know what we've just talked about. That's the generalistic idea of the ME stuff. The benefit is AE2 doesn't need or care about the mods and their process to automate them. Yep. ME can automate every recipe. Yep. And ME doesn't remove the other mods. You'll still need those other mods for stuff. It doesn't remove them from necessity. So that's how all this can be like 4 machines. And everything down there can be 4 machines. That's it. Yep. And then to interface with this, just do the same thing. We can do this thing. Boop, done. So there's a lot of cool power with the penguin providers. Yeah. Penguin providers indeed. This is, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. If there's 2 lessons I could say right now, if anyone's going to start Techopolis, 1, you need a ton of coal. 2, XNet a little bit, and it rhymes. That's how you know it works. You can XNet, but XNet a little bit. That's how that works. That's how that rhyme go. Okay, we're kind of another 40 minutes or so, and I'm going to wrap this up. What else do I want to talk? Like, what else is really like necessary for us to figure out? Sample setups. Oh wow! Automatic bucket filler, automatic ore fortuner. We've already kind of seen that. Auto-regulated cobblestone generator. Automation of cobblestone generator is simple. Oh, that's what automate. That's what annihilation panels do? Oh, wow. Well, that's cool as heck. Okay, we have mines, though. We don't need that. Okay, I will hydrate and stretch. Thank you very much. That's good squishy. Okay. More example setups. Furnace automation. Note that since this uses an ME Penguin provider, it's meant to integrate into your auto crafting setup. If you just want to automate a furnace standalone, use hoppers and chests and stuff. Automation of a furnace is a bit more complex than automation of simpler machines like a charger. A furnace requires input from two separate sides and extraction from a third. The item to be smelted must be pushed in the top face, the fuel must be pushed in the side face, and the result must be pulled out from the bottom. Because we have mechanism, that's not necessarily true. The top and the bottom is what we'll need. Well, actually, we could probably just use one connection for the top and just do in-out for mechanism. If not, we might need two, but we don't need three because power is a different animal entirely. This could be done via an ME Penguin provider on the top, an ME export bus on the side to constantly push in fuel, and an ME import bus on the bottom to import the result of the network. However, this uses 3 channels. You can do it with just 1 channel. Now, how does that work? Yep, so this doesn't connect. Oh, the pattern provider, the directional variant, via use of the Certus course wrench with the relevant... Okay, so the pattern provider says, I need iron and I need coal to make an iron ingot. So that's 1 connection. And then the Penguin provider must be that on the right side there. Okay, furnace, storage bus. Blacklist coal using an inverter card. Filter to coal. Okay, so the Penguin provider is a block. Make some Penguin providers. I know I definitely don't have those in the system. I think these are the exact same. It's just one is one looks like a terminal, one looks like a block. I need a lot of these cores. Okay, I should definitely bookmark Fluix. Hi, friend. You and I are gonna get Cozy. Black quartz, Certus quartz. I think I have a bunch of that. Let's take it all. Thanks, friend. Oh, redstone. Hold up. Hold up. I just needed... There, thanks. And then black Certus quartz should be up here. It's raining again. Skystone. I'm just going to grab that. I'll put it in the system. We'll cook it up. Yep, black quartz. Thank you. And then, were you doing gold for me? No, you're doing more fluorite dust. Alright. Yeah. I know exactly what I would change to speedrun this thing. I know 100% what I would change to speedrun. One of the things I would do is I would not have spread out so far. I would have emphasized teching up as hard as possible. What I did was, with all of our mining stuff, I spread out really, really far because I thought this was going to be like a Greg Tech thing. And it was going to be, get real comfy mining dirt by punching the air because you're going to be there for a while. That'll happen. The Arboretum is not this floor. It's this floor. So, potential. Still a thing I'd like to do. It is still a... oh, that's so much... That's awesome. Man, that works so fast. I know I cried about it being complicated, but dang that fast. It was just thunderstorming. Oh, that was the arc furnace. Womp womp. I also had another idea. I don't know if you were here for it, but I was gonna knock out a wall, use clear glass, and build a lava not arboretum, but like a terrarium out here. With like flowing lava, and then over here I was gonna do the same thing, knock this out and put water. But we've been expanding and expanding all these smelteries. I didn't want to block it out. Okay, now we got Fluix for days, son. You don't need to go in there. You don't need to go in there. You don't need to go in there. I already have one of you. I don't need a lot of this anymore. Once we automate it, I'm not going to need it at all. Okay, we are looking for a penguin provider. charged? No, it used regular. It used regular. Use it up with the regular. Here. I don't like to wait. Oh, what's busted now? Oxygen. Hello? There we go. Oh, you already have? Oh. You already have full speed. Okay. That's not gonna work. Yeah! Oh, I didn't know what I was thinking of when I... Yeah. Yup. Hell yeah. Yup. Not the whole thing even. Like, I was gonna do it like every 2 floors is a different theme. But yeah, like Syndrome's base. I didn't even think of that. Yup. Because when everyone is super, no one will be. Or however that went. Or no one is. When everyone is super, no one is. It's something like that. Yeah. Oh, straight up Syndrome's base. Where is my super suit? You're what? Where is my super suit? Oh god, that movie was so good. The first one was so good. I don't know if I've ever seen the second one, or I saw the second one and it was weird. I don't remember. Where's my super suit? Alright, can I have 4 penguin providers? Thanks. Okay, just as we're learning. Now you need some penguins. You don't have any penguins, so we need to put some penguins in you. A blank penguin. There are 8 blank penguins. Now, in the olden days, you needed a penguin crafter? I just know the second one was unnecessarily expensive. That sounds about right. How do I... Nope. Where did that just go? Yeah, that's fun. Don't do that. How do we make the penguin? Portable item cell. Nope. Pattern encoding terminal. We have one of those. Make penguins to make penguins. All the penguins. What is this? Penguin access terminal. Penguin encoding terminal. Okay. I've made crafting maestro. Well, hold on to your pants, buddy. We haven't figured out how to walk yet, okay? Chill out. Chill out. Yep, because that's exactly what I wanted that to do. Oh, well that's handy. There we go. Penguins making penguins, making penguins, making penguins, making penguins, making penguins. Penguin. All up and down with the penguins. So let's say I get some lumber. Yep. And I want to make chests. Just make. Let's see this work because I want to understand the whole thing. It's this. Cool. And it's this. Oh. One crafting pattern has one thing on it. Okay. Got it. You get this. Now we need a crafting... Oh. Oh my. What if I give you this and I say I want this? Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, we don't have any crafting CPUs. Okay. Okay. Sramana. Crafting CPU, crafting unit, co-processing unit. Okay, what is this? The crafting CPU. Store intermediate ingredients for crafting a job. Each crafting CPU handles one resource or job, or request or job. If you want to request both the calculation processor and 256 smooth stone at once, you need 2 CPU multi-blocks. They can be set to handle requests from players, automation, or both. Okay, crafting CPUs are multi-blocks and must be built solid rectangular prisms with no gaps. They're made out of several components. Each CPU must contain 1 crafting storage block, and the minimum viable CPU is in fact just a single 1K crafting storage. Okay, crafting units simply fill a space in a CPU in order to make the solid rectangular prism. If you don't have enough of the other components, they're also base ingredients. Okay. Crafting storages are available in all the standard blah blah blah. Crafting coprocessors make the system send out ingredient batches from ME pattern providers more often by making the CPU tick faster. This allows them to keep up with the machines that process quickly. An example of this is a pattern provider surrounded by molecular assemblers being able to push ingredients faster than a singular assembler can process, thus distributing the ingredient batches between the surrounding assemblers. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I need crafting storage, crafting units, and co-processing CPUs are optional. So, can I have two of those? 1K crafting... Oh, I need... Okay. I need thing. Let's make us a 4K of that. Thanks. And now, I wasn't paying attention. Is it just like this? It's just like that. Cool. Okay, and it has to be a rectangular who's-a-what's-its. Let's make that. So let's just assume. Ooh! That was scary. Okay. Okay. That's it? Wait. Is it waiting for... It's probably waiting for something. How does it actually craft? Excuse me. I probably need a crafting table next to it or something, right? Oh, it said no processors? I was getting too far ahead of myself. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it let me... Oh. Okay. Cancel that? No, I want to cancel that. Assembler is your auto crafting table. Yeah, okay. That's... Okay. Okay, so this just holds... Oh. Hold on. Gadar? E. Okay. I'm a little more confused about this than I should be. I don't want it pinned. Okay, let's say I want 10. No crafting CPUs are available. Crafting status 1. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. Okay. The crafting CPU is doing a thing. Make a molecular assembler. Oh, that's what I missed. Thank you. I don't know what E is. It's an imaginary number, isn't it? Just like I and Threve. Okay, molecular assembler. That's what I missed. Okay, molecular assembler. I don't have any of that. Okay. And put it next to the provider. Okay. Now we put the order back in. CPU automatic. There it is. Dope. Okay. Nice. Neat. What is E? I'll have to look that up now. Mass value of E. 2.71828. I knew it wasn't pi. I thought it was close. So 2 and some change. Ooh, shiny. We middle click. Is it animated? Oh, cool. Look at that. Nifty. Now we should be able to put in some logic that says I always want 10 crafting tables all the time. I'm not mentally there yet, but you can do a bunch of stuff like that. So, okay, that's dope. Here, you can have this I don't want. Now, where did that stuff get stored? Okay, that's about what I would have expected. Cool. Now, back to this. Example setups. Auto-stocking, maybe. One might ask, how do I keep a certain amount of various items in stock? Crafting more is needed. Hey, I would be a guy to ask that. How about that? One solution is to use an ME interface and a crafting card to automatically request new items from your network's auto-crafting. The setup is more suited to maintaining a small quantity of a wide variety of items. So when it really ultimately comes down to it, I'm thinking this is going to work out this way. The big storage of all our materials are going to be the smelteries. The smelteries are going to be gigantic. Well, 200 buckets is pretty freaking gigantic, but like they're going to be, that's where we're going to hold most of the stuff. Everything else that comes out of it is like, I want to have 16 sticks and 16 plates and 16 whatever. Now, we could use this system more logically with immersive engineering and just drop the items on a line and do it that way. That would work out even better. Well, there's just so many ways we could do this. That's the point. Dear God, there's more. No, it contains a bucket. Dear God, but there's more. No. We could do that for a while. Okay, one solution is ME interface and a crafting card. Automatically request new items from your network's auto-crafting. The setup is more suited to maintain a small quantity of a wide variety of items. This demonstration setup is cut short, so it isn't too wide. It's likely most optimal to use 4 ME interfaces and 4 ME storage buses to use 8 channels in a regular cable. Okay. Okay. The ME interfaces are set to keep the desired items in themselves by clicking the desired item into their top slots or dragging the item slots JEI. Okay. Gilliam, welcome. The ME storage buses are set such that input-output mode is set to extract only. If an ME interface cannot retrieve enough of a configured item, and it has a crafting card, it will request that the network's auto-crafting craft more of that item. The ME storage buses allow the network to access the contents of the interfaces. So the storage isn't on the drive, it's on the interface? And it says if I can't have enough, give me more stuff. So ME interface. I don't use this too often. No. The me interface. Interfaberderg. I spent that right. Interface. Interface. Oh. The interface. I'm out of these constantly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Stop asking questions. I don't have any what? Fluix dust. Oh, we're probably out of the Fluix. Oh, I only have 12 left? No, that's what I thought out of this stuff. I mean, use your drawers as the keep in stock. Yeah, I think I still will. I really like the drawer thing. I like the drawer. I like the drawer idea. Yeah. What should happen is every time the crushing factory does something, it should make either the Pac-Man noise or the Yoshi blam, blam, blam. Or Pac-Man. It should do that. Hot take. These are my hot takes. I don't have hot takes about anything else. I've done video game references and 40 years of playing on a Tandy. This is all I have. What? Okay. There's also the storage bus. Just put a storage bus on the controller. Oh, okay. That works too, yeah. Perfect. I still want to work through a little bit of the fundamentals, but yeah. Wait. Storage bus. Storage bus. Oh, I see. Okay, let's grab one of those. And what was the other thing it said? Ever wanted to keep your chest monster instead of replacing it with something sensible? We present the storage bus. Well, thank God for that. The storage bus turns the inventory it's touching into network storage. It does this by allowing the network to see the contents of that inventory, and by pushing to and pulling from that inventory and unfulfilled devices, pushing... Oh, I could literally just replace all of the stuff with AE2 right now and call it a day. Well, not all of it. A bunch of it. Some of it? Whatever. Due to AE2's philosophy of emergent mechanics through interaction of the functions of the devices, you don't necessarily have to use a storage bus for storage. By using subnetworks to make a storage bus, or a handful of storage buses, the only storage on a network, you can use it as a source or destination for item transfer. Important note, big optimized inventories like drawers are fine, but big unoptimized inventories with many slots like colossal chests are terrible for performance. Yeah, that makes sense, 100%. By default, the bus will store everything. Items inserted into its filter slots will act as a whitelist, only allowing those specific items to be stored. Items and fluids can be dragged into slots. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible that that works that way. Right-click with a fluid container like a bucket or fluid tank to set that fluid as a filter instead of a bucket or a tank item. Priorities can be set by clicking the wrench. I don't care. The bus can be partitioned. The network can be disallowed or allowed to see items in the adjacent inventory that the bus cannot extract. For example, a storage bus cannot extract items from the middle input slot of a inscriber. Storage bus cannot extract items. That's interesting to know. Network can be disallowed or allowed to see items in an adjacent territory that a bus cannot extract. For example, a storage bus cannot extract items from the middle input slot of an inscriber. Yeah, I guess that's weird. Anyway, the bus can filter on both insertion, extraction, or just insertion. The bus can be bidirectional, insert only, or extract only. That's dope. Okay. The storage bus supports the following upgrades. I don't think I care about that. Okay. Okay, that's dope. Okay. So just case in point, because I want to, like, I don't have a ton of time left in energy or this session. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to leave little markers for me for next. Oh man, that is so dope. Little markers for me for next time. So not this. It's little dumb crap things. Yeah, man, dinner's ready in like, oh god, I guess 10 minutes. Soon. Soon. Okay, so that should show me all that. Brilliant. Now, I'm going to remove this. I want 10 more of this. So it has to use logs. Which I was hoping... with oak planks. Craft oak planks with oak log. Huh. Oh. Wait, oh, is it because I didn't have 40? Oh, it's because I didn't have 40. I asked for this, I think. And it said it was just missing. Okay, that makes perfect sense as to why that's incorrect. But this should work. Okay. Cool. Rockin'. Alright, so that's empty. Cool. What other little neat tricks are we going to leave for ourselves for tomorrow? Skystone. The Skystone block can just skedaddle. Is that block? I don't remember what that's supposed to be. Skystone. Alright, well. I think it's just enriched or smelted. Nope, smelted. Hi. Can you take this from me? Yes, you can. Hot diggity dang. Yes, you can. That goes away. Thanks. Yeah. Alright, so I don't need this. So, oh, we need smart cable and we need a networking tool. Smart. Let's do the networking tool first. What is the networking tool against the analyzer? It's a modified wrench, also shows network diagnostics, can store upgrade cards. While retains the wrench's ability, both subparts off a cable cannot rotate things. It has 9 slots for upgrade cards. Hiding facades. Okay, I don't think I care about that. I think this is what I was thinking of. Have you ever suffered from finding out which device your ME network is offline or just want to see how your network is working? Here's the ME network analyzer. What's going on in my ME network? Click any block, cable, or device that's connected to the ME network. You'll see every device's status and how they connect to each other. That's freaking dope. Different colors and shapes, and I'm done reading. I want to explore. Okay. We're missing something, though. Skystone dust. Oh, it's just Skystone in an inscriber? Interesting. Okay. Well, you're going to hear me not complaining about it. Are you busy? Are you busy? Are you busy? One of you ding-dongs has to be available. Congratulations, you just became available. Boop. I said boop. I think I read that way wrong. Hold on. Oh, it's just Skystone. Oh! Well, I got all this stupid block that's not going to work. Oh, yeah. Alright. I don't remember what I pulled you from. There you are. Boop. Oh, I can't wait to automate all this. I'm going to go get more Skystone. Unless I've already flashed it all into the new stuff, which I don't think I did. Of course I did. Of frickin' course I did. It was just stone, right? And the stone stuff is busted right now. Still, I think. Black quartz. You can have that. Need that for later. I'm gonna go get some stone. Not compressed. The regula. I needs me up and down the regula. Hi. Okay, cool. Man, this session went fast. Ugh. Oh, boy, oh boy. This session went really, really fast. We made some good progress. We got to dip our toes into this shenaniganry. Okay. Let that sit for a second. Alright. Yeah, now that we dipped our toes into it a little bit, this will give me a minute or two to figure out how to... I wouldn't say min-max the thing, but at least better understand how to use AE2 in the network. Hi. Can I have one of these now? Awesome. Okay. Mode full, size 4. Okay, do shift click probably? You can display analysis and config. Different colors and shapes. Oh! Okay. So 4 channels are consumed. One channel. At this point, Yeah, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's super great. Oh man. Oh man. It was different in the olden days. Meaning I don't think this existed in the olden days. You can just have that. Is that still just one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the pattern, or the assemblers don't require any more channels. Cool. Do you know how to create an Sorin superdrive? I have no idea. I'm feeling this is a Super Saiyan joke I'm gonna miss. That's dope as hell. Yeah, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Okay, what other things do I want? To put some of this stuff away. I'll defragment this whole thing again someday. Probably not. It was an ME interface? No joke. Well, I have no idea. I'm just kind of dipping my toes into the whole thing right now. So, it was example setups, interface auto stocking, 2 storage buses. Okay, interface and a crafting card. Okay, let's make some crafting cards. You look like a... Oh, it's a picture of a magnet. I see. I thought that was the letter C, and I'm like, yeah, crafting card. Nope. Go in there. We have some of this ready. There we go. Okay, that's low-key what I was expecting, but I didn't want to steal somebody's joke thunder. It's over 9,000! Alright. An ME interface. I need to spread out a little bit here. An ME interface. A crafting card. And it ate the other one. I'll take that, thanks. I need to not shift click. And a storage bus. Where did I put that thing? Oh, I already used it. Storage boost. Storage bus. That guy. Oh, I just need more ME interfaces, I guess. Okay, Dunka. Okay. Now, I say I want crafting table. And do I assign a value? Or how does this work? Oh. Or does the storage... Hold on. Does the storage bus for the ME interface get the crafting thing? Interfaces, how an interface works internally. Sounds good. Rest well, Kira. I'm about to tap out myself. But thank you very much for hanging out. Much appreciated. Okay, storage bus. No, I want to see if we can get this knocked out, and then I need to go. Okay. Interfaces set to keep desired items as cells they have crafting. Okay, the storage bus is input output extract only. Okay. So you extract only. You get this crafting card. How does this work? Cards are crafted with either... Yep. Capacity, overflow, fuzzy, acceleration, crafting. Crafting cards let the device send crafting requests to your auto-crafting system to get the items it desires. Oh, I need a cable on top. Oh. Oh. Oh, so now is it a pattern? Oh, let's try this. Oh! Okay. 10. So where's that 10 stored? Now I want to know. If I pull this. Okay. Where is it? It's not here. It's stored inside of the interface. Or the storage bus. So it's living here. It's not even in real storage. Well, the storage is real. Okay. That's trippy. So how many channels is this eating up? 2. So this connects to the interface. And then another one is the storage bus that will only ever pull the item if need be. Because if it pulled automatically... Extract only. Ah, it's magic. It's friggin' magic. It's freaking the magic. Oh. Okay. Can you get around storing a lot of different items this way, though? So I'm a little curious, because if this is what's holding it... Well, no, that's dumb. One channel used in a drive holds way more storage. That's still interesting, but not... Yeah. I was like, man, can you hold like a ton of really weird complex stuff in here to make this a viable storage method? And the answer is a big fat stupid no. So that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to call this here. We'll take that as like a screenshot, something like that. Shows that we made it to AE2. At least wrap our heads around it a little bit. I'm still really thinking I'd like to stick with drawers as like our main visual system, because I like having it all out and stuff, and then just use a storage bus and kind of bam. But we'll figure that out next time. So, thank you all for your time. We're going to find somebody to raid. You know what? We haven't raided Hat in a long time. We're not going to be playing Minecraft there, but we're going to be playing some Captain of Industry. Yeah, we haven't raided Hat in a long time. We're going to raid Hat. They've raided us like 4 or 5 times. So it's only fair, right? Make sure you take care of your friends, and your friends will take care of you. So, that's it for today. Thank you all for your time. Thanks for everything. Hope you enjoyed. I did too. Let me know if there's any improvements or changes you'd like me to make. But until then, I'll catch you all next time.